Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Thursday, but mostly happy September. We're so glad you're with us tonight to celebrate the mark of a new month and an incredible way to celebrate for the next 3 hours. You think it's only on Thursday? We got a special show. I'm going to introduce you. I'm the designer girl around here. I love to really show some great designer pieces that we do, but I gotta say, today is a special day, especially if you're like myself, really enjoy a really special designer style, labor, really unique, but in something that's wearable and beautiful and timeless. So what we're going to introduce to you tonight is actually a special designer who is actually asked to be remained nameless because we cannot ever do what we're going to do out in the real world. So let me explain, because that wasn't a very eloquent way to say it. We've got a few of their designs which are available nowhere else but here. It has been a labor, let's see, it's been since early May, so May, June, July, August, 4 months of effort to get a couple of pieces here from this really well-known designer who does different types of diamond rings, and they're not like anything you've probably seen before, but still really alongside, you know, sometimes every now and then we'll bring in a designer here and a designer there, and we'll welcome them into TVON, but they really still, we find that the quality isn't always up to par, which is why we use so few outside designers. But I gotta say, what we have tonight, and I only have 2 pieces, they are incredible. They are specialty. They are for those of you that really like really important diamonds, but also a specialty way to set them. So even if you've been around jewelry for a long time like I have, you may not have seen these before. So we're really excited about it. And one just looks like the ultimate in an emerald cut stone. The other looks like a heart shape, but with actually some more rarity than you would even see if you saw a big heart-shaped white diamond or a big emerald cut white diamond. So we'll talk about those. And we have also on my hand, I'm wearing our largest band ever. So we've actually done diamond bands. And when I say it, let me rephrase that as well. We've done large bands before. I've had 4 carats, 5 carats, 10 carat bands. But what I haven't had is a band with this many large individual stones, where we're going to see not 1, not 2, not 3, 10 individual 30-point stones. They're just under 1/3 of a carat. There are 10 of them in one ring, but it's still something that it sits like a band. It's wearable like a band. So if you are in the mood for a really high-end diamond ring, we have that for you as well. It's brand new. Plus, the most gorgeous. It's my favorite ring of all time with tanzanite. It's our bridge. We do many bridges. This is the bridge I love the most with that beautiful blue wing black D. So we've got a really epic 6 carat plus. Wheels are here. Amazing black diamond. I've got a 4 carat 14 black diamond. It's in everybody's favorite, the new larger version of the Stardust mounting we love. So also one more thing to mention, because it's also really fresh and new. So if you're thinking, oh, it's the end of summer and, you know, we're just seeing the same old, right? This show packed with brand new. Usually, I think it's on actually maybe a little like delayed Wednesday show, because usually it's what's new Wednesday. I didn't have a lot of new last night. Today I got the new. So what we're also going to see is a really special ring. Never before have we had this combination. It is stunning. And for those of you that liked that rubellite heart shape I showed you over the weekend, it was that amazing 33 carat heart shape rubellite. It had paraibas, it had pink diamonds, it had white diamonds. This will be the ring you will love without it being the same thing. It's not the same, but it's got that same kind of color play. I've got a merengue spinel, one of our larger ones left, with paraibas. It's breathtaking. Not only are the paraibas good, there are 2 of them in their heart shapes, and that's in a ring. So if you are somebody who only loves specialty, unique, designer, all of that, tonight is your show. It is going to be wall-to-wall amazing pieces, and we're busy on the phone lines already. So again, if you want to see any of those right up front because you got to go or you're busy on this evening, well, let me know so we can bring those out as soon as you want. Also, there's a pink diamond blowout wheel, 25 pointers and up, 3 of them, all on discount, lowest price ever. So we've got a lot to share with you. So let's get started, and then a lot more. I only really just kind of touched on the high points. We're going to show you a lot more as well, including our best 1 carat yellow diamond for color. So it should be an important night. And if you are a collector, or if you're newer to us because you're tired of paying the even higher prices that couture and designers and all those others really demand, if you're somebody who always spent your days at the Tiffany's and the Van Cleefs and the Cartiers and all of that, but you've discovered TVON and you're intrigued, let me tell you, this night is one for you, because you're really going to enjoy what you're going to see. So let's get started. I'm going to start with one that we know it's a diaspora, and we're going to start here with our one and only diaspora pendant that we have, and it's item number 1026. Now, as usual, there's a lot of one-of-a-kind jewelry here. So we're going to be seeing a very quick, rapid pace, as I like to do, because we got to move a lot of jewelry. And welcome to September. September as we get you ready for, gosh, really an exciting night. If you've also been waiting on mint green Paraiba, I got one of those too in a ring that's fabulous. So let's get started with our 378 cushion cut, and it's a really, really good look. That's a cushion cut diaspora. So you're actually going to see 4 points in diamonds as that ribbon across the bail. Then you've got really a unique stone. It's less gold and more green, which I happen to really like. It almost reminds me of a chameleon diamond gents ring that I have later. It's our second one ever. And I got to show you. Let me just sneak it in. I'm just going to sneak it in for a moment because this is such a rare color of chameleon. See that? It's like a lighter blue green. That I would love even as a ladies ring, but that's a chameleon diamond. So it's got that lighter blue green. It's my favorite chameleon kind of color. But do you see how that's very similar where it's less golden, less yellow, and more of that green that we love? And so we have a lot to get to, but this is our 378 cushion cut square set at an angle. Then there's that ribbon of diamonds through the bail. It's in yellow gold. You can change it if you want to, but come on in because it's a one only, and that is going to be how we roll here. It's going to go very, very quickly. Let me show you. This is actually a bail meant for your standard chains. Let me show it to you on the hand here so we can get your measurement. And there's that ring that I will not stop wearing as long as I can because it is so beautiful and so rare and specialty as it gets with our largest ever. It really is like a double row. And then we have the diaspora that is going to be, I wanted to get you a length here very quickly. Kevin, you already had a call over there. And what would they need? Some requests perhaps? Oh, if we're on tonight. Uh-oh, are we not broadcasting? They saw what? Oh, okay, so they want rings instead of pendants. Got it. Okay, we've got them. Okay, good. So we're on tonight though. We're broadcasting. Okay, good. All right. Okay, it's like multiple layers to that story there. All right, so good. And we do, guys, have a new phone system tonight that is fully now hopefully functioning. It was kind of semi-functioning last night, so we are all moved into the new phone system. So again, use it freely. Feel free to go ahead and, give us a call and we can test that and really make sure that we've got folks from all over the country who can join in the fun and get in their requests or, call in to be ready to go. So here we go with our 378, and yes, we'll have rings. To that caller who wondered if this was TVON and if we were going to have rings tonight, we will. Most of what we do are rings, actually, I would say. I would really, I think most, probably 90-some% we have rings. But, every now and then we'll throw in a pendant for you, like this one in the diaspora, in that cushion cut. And it's $888. First caller. Just blow it out. First caller only. It's a great looking designer piece, but also changing the gold if you want to, which, maybe you're thinking about matching it up to something that you already have in, let's say, a ring, right? Because you might already have one. So if you want to match it to the gold color, you've got the choice to do so. Oh, and we're only going to charge you $800. No, we're not going to charge you anything for a gold color change, or this one, there's no sizing needed. So you've got a really nice way to get in on the value, and we'll give it 30 seconds, and then we're on our way. Got some emerald earrings that we don't usually see. They're drops, actually. Then we have the most unique opal out of that brand new stash as well. And then I'm going to get it early. We got to show you what we have in that combination that is so lively and so bright and so stunning, and really excited to bring that to you as well. Give you a little sneak peek here in just a couple of seconds. So this is going to be, let's get ready, guys. We got some wheels all throughout the show. One of my bigger museum wheels is actually going to have a pair of pink diamonds in one ring, a huge emerald, one of our only yellow diamond round that's left, because I had the other one in the sunflower ring the other day. We've got one left in a round yellow diamond, and also a big tanzanite. So all that coming up. All right, so let me know if you like that pendant. We're on our way, and then we're going to show you these emerald earrings because they are just gorgeous. And really, it's always a tougher order, a taller order really, to say the least, to get an emerald earring, and we'll see if they'll sit up on their own. But these are Colombian emeralds here that you have matched up and ready to go, and they're probably going to lean a little bit. But let me at least start you by showing the match pair here. It's item number 6846, and there's we've got a really good look there in that one pair. It's in yellow gold, or again, change it if they would be more perfect for you in a different gold color. We can do that for you as well. But it's diamonds in the front. You've got 1 full carat and emeralds, 38 points in the diamonds as well. It's a great drop earring. Normally, if you're lucky enough to see an emerald earring, usually it's a stud and no more. So it's awfully exciting to be able to bring these to you at a great value, but give you more diamond weight, more elegance, more drop, more drama. So if you are more comfortable in a drop earring, you've got that here. Plus, there's a great measurement, an inch, and just to show you, because I like to illustrate it as best I can. That's the beauty of television, is we can show you all the ins and outs and the details and get you to, know it really well before it even arrives. So you know exactly what to expect, exactly what to imagine when they actually open the box and you see them and you put them on for that first time. They're going to be ready to go for you, and it's not even going to be, well, this is just a value right here. $52.99. Ordinarily, we do it a little differently here as we can take another look at that close up. And then just a reminder, you're not seeing that one in all its glory yet because you really have to see these straight up. But I'm going to just get one on the ear for you. I think that's a nice way to see them when at all possible. And not even a $5,299 price tag at all. We're going to make it a lot easier. And how about we just start this show off really right? And always good to start with emeralds. Always nice to start with an emerald earring, especially, but we're going to show you here what we've got just to give you a for instance on how they glow from a distance as well. I mean, see that? See how much power they're giving you, and when they're not even, we're further away and they're just glowing, and that's so important. And this is, of course, a vivacious, lively, very much, one of those colors that we so enjoy, right? That beautiful color that really does mimic some of the best in nature. And so we're always thrilled to bring that to you. But of course, that glow on that emerald, a little more tricky to find an emerald that's going to give you that kind of liveliness, that kind of clarity. And you can see they've got great movement to them as well. We'll go back to our wheel and we'll make it even better than 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, or 2. And they're not even $19.99. Welcome to our Thursday. Get ready for, those of you that really have a high-end, super great taste, you're going to love the pieces in this show. Promise you that. Let's go ahead and get you a better value than even $19.99. How about this? Just make them $9.99 out the door, very first caller. Let's do it in any gold you want. For under $1,000, you're getting a matched pair of Colombian Emeralds with that almost like double halo and diamonds going up and over. Instead of all the way around, we really let that emerald be that cornerstone, that beautiful piece at the base. And then you've got the diamonds that give you that elevation leading right into that top of the lever back in front there. So $9.99, a special welcome to, again, hi. Thank you, Marcia. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you very much. Hi, Linda. Thank you. All right, so here we go. $9.99, final 30 seconds, and then get ready for a really remarkable brand new opal. And then we'll start to get into those two designer pieces that I have that are diamonds. They're sheer, beautiful white diamonds, but they're in such a unique way. And these types of combinations are really unusual. So how about this? Operators, let me know. I love our new configuration here. We got operators in different spots. So just yell them out when you've got them so I know, and then we'll let everyone else know at home. By the way, there is a 2 carat plus diamond. It's a yellow diamond. It's a GIA certified. It's a VS, and it's got more white diamonds than even the ones I had on a blowout the other day. And there is a new markdown on what was our $17,000 yellow diamond ring. It's marked down tonight too. So that's coming your way. So even the pieces that maybe you know or have seen before, those are going to come out at a new price. And then we've got so much brand new to treat you with, or treat you for. So let's get ready. We've got the diaspora pendant that's still here at $888. The earrings are hopefully verifying right now. Let's see if anybody's got them. Hopefully they are going to be going out the door, because for $9.99 you get an emerald in an earring. When I will have rings, I actually have a beautiful pear-shaped emerald, but I also, if you need an oval to match, or if you already have one, get the earrings while they're here. It's such a difficult stone to match up. The clarity of the color can be vastly different on every single individual emerald you see. So it's really nice to have that kind of look. So here we go. Final call on that pair. Let me know if you'd like them. Then we're going to see a really interesting opal. It's an opal that mimics a couple of other more even rare and exotic stones, which we'll talk about. But let's move on, and we'll get to that big Paraíba. I think, actually, I don't know if Christy's with us or if she's watching in the summertime, but we've got a Paraíba that I think really resembles one she missed out on. So green Paraíba, if you need one, we got one. Let me know in the emeralds. All right, coming up, one last look here before we get into our rings. I've got a cross. It's a full necklace. You're going to get the chain, you're going to get the pendant. It's a little more unique styling here. Let's take a look at this on the hand here. That's where we'll begin, and that's that diamond ring that's coming up, so get ready. That's on the show tonight. If you are somebody who can never get enough diamond weight, that's the ring you need, for sure. But let's talk about this cross that comes with the chain. It's item number 7990, and it's actually 31 points in diamonds, but it's a multi-layered designer piece here with a lot of elevation, and almost like, think of a fan design that's tiered and really wraps and overlaps over the pieces here. You've got 31 points in the diamonds. They're basically going to be at the very outskirts, the kind of like the edge of each different overlapping design, and then in the middle as well. 16-inch chain with a lobster claw claw clasp coming with it. Do not worry if you are thinking that's a deal breaker because that's not your chain preference length. Well, guess what? We can take that right off. You can take it right off. You still have the chain that you can do with what you wish. You can give it to a friend. You can, gift it. You can donate it. You can, sell it to your jeweler down the street who's offering and begging to buy your gold, and put it on with another chain because the bail's big enough. There's so many pendants out there where it's got to be like with that particular piece only. Let's take a look at it up close so you can see it this way, and then get yourself ready because this is a one only. We've marked it down again, but I want to show you that up close and the bezel sets you get there. And does it need some cleaning? Probably. So here we go with a great looking piece here, and then we're going to get into that Mahenge Paraiba combination. And here we go. This one's only going to be, well, we're going to mark it down quite a bit. Let me get some baby tweezers here for you because this one's got a little bit smaller bail than my tweezers are. So here it is. From a distance there, you can see what that's going to be all about, and we'll do that for $4.99 if you like it. So calling, and really just again, we're checking on the emerald earring status. We'll see if those are still around. Thank you. That one's gone. Enjoy it. And then we've got another great piece. I got to show it to you because this is for those of you that want something totally unique and remarkable. And quite frankly, all the mehenges we've had, all of the Paraibas we've had separately on their own are so specialty. This is a different animal because you have two really, really rare together in one. And we're talking about 3 stones all together. Of course, we're going to give you diamonds as well, but this is the one I was telling you about at the top of the show that I like to give you a little heads up on. If you're here early and you're ready, one gal told me once on the phone, she said, I don't like the way you do your show. You're never showing the really, really, really good stuff right off the bat. I'm going, and there's usually a method to the madness. A lot of people, like anything, sometimes with an event or, a ball game or whatever, not everyone gets there like well on time, right? So sometimes it takes a few minutes to get everyone gathered and, you're finishing your day, you're wrapping it up, out here on the West Coast, you're probably, still on a freeway. On the East Coast, you're probably, finished with dinner. Maybe you're thinking about, dozing off. And then you realize, oh my goodness, it's TVON time. This is one of those pieces that really is that moment of truth for a designer lover who really wants something truly special. And when I first saw this, I thought it was a rubellite because for a Mahenge, we normally see more pink, less red. It's a combination, but you really typically see more pink. This really has more red than it does pink. So it's a super top quality Mahenge. And then look what we've added to the sides. You think they're just Paraibas? Nope, they are extra special. Look at those heart-shaped Paraibas. Item number here is 8041, and do call me early because this is one of those pieces that it just may not stick around. And if we do this right with the price, which I intend to, we're going to see something very special here. We know that Mahenges get really, really rare if they hit a 1 carat, right? If we had a pop quiz right now, because we got kids going back to college tonight, right? We got everyone, across the country going back to school. If you haven't already, probably doing it on Tuesday, right? And think about this. If we said and pulled America and said, what is a Mahenge in a big size? You're going to say, well, big size is 50 points. Really colossal size gets a carat. This is a 152. So already one of our largest stones in Mahenge left, but also 38 points in heart-shaped, perfectly matched Paraiba tourmalines. And what a combo, because we know as Mahenge is a neon pink, right? And we know that Paraiba is a neon tourmaline. So you're getting that mix together among these 3 stones, but then filling in the rest of the way with diamonds. 54 points in the white diamonds there as well. In the white gold only. Please let me try it on for you. It is such a beautiful piece. It's not going to be that oversized piece. It doesn't require, I don't think, a special event or a special occasion. You've got all durability. Despite their rarity, there's a lot of durability to these stones, so you don't need to worry about that. And let's just look really quickly at the clarity up and down of that Mahenge spinel. Not always a stone that has perfect clarity. It is a stone that struggles there, but it's also a stone that, remember, is not heated or treated in any way. So you've got a really, really important gem there. And that is truly, out of all the Mahenges, and I know we've seen some good ones, usually they lean more towards the pink. It's about 80% pink and 20% red. And then there's that neon, which, remember, is a category we use to describe a stone that doesn't need a lot of light. And when you have lesser light, it tends to give off a glow. That's what this stone does, all 3 of them that are important in that ring. And then we show it to you on, because this is what it's all about. A great wearable size for every single day. You wear it, you love it, and enjoy it, and know that you're wearing a custom piece just for you. Nobody else on planet Earth is going to have probably one of these stones, right, in any ring, let alone a combination of heart-shaped, pear-shaped, heart-shaped, and all those bigger diamonds around it. It is spectacular. It really is. It's one of those perfectly paired up rings that just sometimes, you know, these stones are individually so pretty, but to pair them up and then have a more explosive look is really what it's all about here. And we cannot wait to share a great value with you, because it is one of those that is slated to go out just under $10,000. It's listed tonight at $9,999. If you would love it, call me. I'm going to try to make this yours. And I just know that this is a specific piece for sure. This is a more unusual type of designer piece that not everybody's going to own. You probably didn't see this coming tonight. It's not one of those that you said, you know, turn on the show and go, I wonder if she's going to have a merengue and paraíba. Wonder if it's going to be a pear shape with heart shapes. It's just that super unusual combo, and we're so thrilled to bring it to you. It's a one only, obviously, and let's get you a better value. So what I would ask here is a little different, because we are at the lowest price. I'm actually not going to make it the lowest price here. As we start off the month of September and get you ready for something really, truly remarkable as this ring is, I'd love to know if you love it, and then we can give you a much better value, because I really want to see who that caller is that says, that's my ring, that's my baby, that's what I really want to enjoy, is something where individually you'd be really hard pressed to find merengue or paraíba like that just in one ring by itself. But our price is going to be better than $99. We've already got 2 callers, so maybe we just start dropping the price and reducing it right now for you, making this so much easier than $99. And I tell you, we got brand new, and that is not going to stop me from discounting the price tags, because you guys deserve a value. The fact you showed up here tonight for us and you're ready to own a great piece and you're seeing something special and unique, let's take it even lower than $89, $79, $69, or $59. Don't wait. The merengues that we've had in a carat and a half, and y'all know this because we've been blessed to bring more merengues than anybody else in the world. We've had even 2 carat stones on occasion, but they typically come along with a $15,000 plus price tag. So already we're seeing a carat 52 and it's under $59.99, because I'm not done. We're not even going to ask for that $6,000. And look at those perfectly paired heart shape paraíbas. It's exquisite, and it's not even $59.99. We're doing better. Call me early, because there's one in the world, and we're going to make it $4,999. First caller on this super exclusive, crazy rare, unique, one-of-a-kind piece, and that is how we do it right there. So those of you that are on the phone lines early, rewarded with that bigger value, a great half-off savings to get it home. And don't forget that big diamond ring, our largest compilation ever of 30-point stones, and really the largest rings or diamonds we've ever featured in a ring altogether are coming up. So that's going to be on the way. Let me know on this one. We'll give it 30 seconds and we are verifying, and then we'll get to this really cool new opal that we have, and then ready to get into the designer pieces, the diamond pieces that look like they are one huge diamond. And we've all seen this before, but usually it's a lot of little stones and they're really low quality. That is not the case with what I'm going to show you here tonight. So really thrilled about bringing those to you. And $49.99 makes this one all yours. So here we go. $49.99, 9 seconds left, and we are on our way. We got the big opal coming up, and this is just wild. We saw one the other day that had a very similar background color to it in an all-natural opal. This is a little different. Look at that. Oh my. Remember when we had that almost chocolatey red, kind of a red-brown cinnamon color base to an opal? Well, this is where you're getting that similar base color, but it also has the ultimate in clarity. It is a transparent stone. Now, usually when you have a darker opal, if there's a base color, and this is just a little opal 101 for you because this is that Ethiopian opal, which a lot of times is just a kind of a clear yellowy base color, and then you might see a little color, or some you might see a lot more color. It really just, that's where you get into the individual values of your stone. But with this stone, it has a really unusual, it's unique, it's collectible for that reason, because you get that brown red type of color at the base all the way throughout. But usually that makes it an opaque stone. Usually that will give you a nice backdrop for a lot of color, but you're going to have opacity. So that means, and remember what we discussed, because I can't remember, last time I brought this up and we talked about it a little bit. Really, it was incredible, the response, because a lot of people said, you know, you use that word opaque and transparent. I didn't realize what those meant. Remember, transparent is where you can see right through, like a glass window behind me where you can see the skyline and the sky, the cityscape. It's a little different when you're talking about translucency. That really means like a semi-sheer, right? You can see a little bit, but not crystal clear. Opaque is like the wall behind me where you can't see through it. Usually with a backdrop of color like this in an opal, you would have opacity. It's not the case here. It's giving you that rich, rare backdrop color, but it's also giving you clarity as well. Watch this. We'll do the tweezer trick here. Take a look. Watch the stone and watch it move, but then do you notice how when my tweezers are behind it and moving it, you're actually seeing the tweezers. It's that line that you see that's vertical that's wrapping through it. That's basically a reflection. There's that transparency at work, so you can see the reflection of the tweezers through it. Yet you're getting a really interesting kind of crystal ball effect because it now changed again. Is it more purple? Is it more red? Is it more bronzy brown? But there's purple and reds, greens, yellows, oranges, every color of the rainbow in the play of color. Yes. Thank you. Diaspor's gone. Enjoy. Paul, thank you so much, and enjoy that Diaspor pendant. Now we're talking about, look at this color. Do we love it? And you notice what they did with the mounting. They gave it half yellow gold, half rose gold to really kind of bring it on together here. And that goes all the way around that halo and platform and the double row of the gold on the sides as well. So 8014, 923 is the carat weight, as it is in the two-tone gold. And you've got no diamonds with it. It's just really all about this stone. In your combination of the rose and the yellow, it's as it is, very distinctive there. And you can see, because sometimes it does. Right now, you see more golden, then you see more bronzy base. So it made sense to do both. And that's why we said throw them both in. Now, that was a lot more effort and workmanship on the jeweler's part, but it was, I think, really the right mix and the right combo. And there's a really good look at that double band and how it comes together there. And you can see that yellow gold come right on up. Now, it is, remember, if you put an undergallery, and for those of you that are going to gripe about no undergallery, that is actually would be a no-no here. Because remember about that transparency we were talking about. So it would end up, if you had a scroll work or an undergallery or a smiley face or a sword or whatever you want to do on it, or an initial under that undergallery, well, guess what? You would see that through, and then suddenly it's looking like it's included. That's not the point here. You're showing off the fact that it's a transparent stone, and it's got a lot of great color as the base, but also all the way throughout. And it's our 923. Let's try it on for you as well, and we're going to show you what's going on with this one. I mean, really, no background needed. Could bring out the black velvet, don't even need to here. You're seeing all the amazing colors. Not to say that won't get better when you open your box and see it in person, it will, but here's our piece and here's our deal, $39.99, one of the more unique pieces you will see. There it is from the side. You're gonna get all those different colored elements from every single angle you look at it, and this is one that we gotta take that price down, because $39.99, great value. We're putting stuff on sale tonight for you, and instead of even $39.29 or even $19.99, wait a minute, there's a nearly 10 karat phenomenal stone up there. And that's why when you see it here, there's light just transmitting all the way through. That's why when it's on the hand, you get that backdrop of your finger. So it makes it even more, the colors really come out to play. Kind of like why we usually bring out that darker background, show you the true beauty of that piece. Here's what we're gonna do. $19.99, it's not, $18, $17, $16. Better values for our Thursday crowd here, and a much better deal than even $16.99 on a 932 Phenomena stone that looks incredible. And it's going to look different every time, every angle, every light environment, every single time you look down at your hand. I can't get over the purple colors that are coming through, and that's the beauty of it. It's not just looking good from the front and from the top. You see it from every angle. We'll make it $1,599. First caller, remember, it's yellow and rose gold together all the way around, and it's really creating almost like a platform plus those designer prongs, which are always a little more tricky. You know, you got to give a shout out to the great designers that do these, because it's always more tricky when you're putting together a really, really high-end cabochon, whether it's a turquoise or an opal. It's got a big size and a cabochon. It's more difficult, certainly, to get those prongs to be super secure around it. So there is your choice in one of the more unique opals we've ever seen, and it's only $1,599. Mahenga and Paraíba is still here as well, if you'd like to go there. And then we've got a really special way to start. Gosh, our first half hour here is already almost gone, and we've got a major black diamond. Again, designer pieces, we'll get into those top of the hour. We'll show them to you. Just a nice way to kind of see something really new and fresh, and I'll give you a little sneak peek of the big one. This is what we're talking about. Simple, straightforward elegance, but really, really different, because that is not just a heart-shaped diamond. It's even more complex, and we'll talk about how we got there. And then there's something that I really admire, because if you're a lover of the emerald cut, look at that ring. That is all beautiful as well, and these are VS. Every other one of those versions you typically see have a really lower quality, lower grade diamond. So it's nice to see something with a really high-end diamond for you. Let's get into more new. I've got the green Paraíba here. It's more of a minty color, and this is still copper bearing. So remember, this stone color is the same as, let me get that merengue with the Paraíbas, because Paraíba is defined by a stone that has elements. Certain elements make it a Paraíba, and it's got to have the copper and the manganese, and then you see more traditional blue-greens there. But that's not to say that this isn't important as well. As a matter of fact, a lot of collectors I've worked with through the decades have said, I actually seek out at this point a more green stone because that's a higher copper element. So a lot of the big collectors who really are in it for more than just a pretty piece, they really care about the collectability, the rarity of each individual stone. They'll seek out a more green gem because they know that higher copper content is there. It's a spectacular one of a kind, and it's a really cool stone. It's got a big size. 6263 is the item number here, and this is really well done, but it also is one of our higher end mountings, which is really what the stone deserves. It's a 134 on the copper bearing green tourmaline. It's got that bright, bright minty color. It kind of reminds me of Marilani mints a little bit, but it's even more rare because you've got the copper bearing, right? So tourmaline, great durability as we know, but you've also got a major diamond weight at 101 here on this mounting, and it's a much better value than where it all started, because at $12,811, that all makes sense. But what we're doing is so much more spectacular than that. Trying to get everybody an opportunity to own Paraíbas, not easy. First of all, you've got the availability or the lack of. That's the number one thing that gets in the way. But we make them more available. I would say we have a better selection than just about anyone I'm aware of. So, and that includes wholesale dealers and trade shows and exhibitors and things like that. This is really important, but take a look at that from a distance away and see how bright and bold that stone is. And of course, what we usually have to deal with in a Paraíba world is having more of that visible inclusion, having more of those evident, really, standout inclusions, because it is tourmaline, and the more copper, the more included it usually is. This is bright and clean and truly, again, neon. So if you exposed it to less light, this is about the best, biggest light you can get, right? When you're in a TV studio, there's a lot of light. This is really a stone that even flourishes, even more so when you have it in a lower light condition. So like regular light, your home, your office, wherever you are wearing this piece, unless you're standing on the set of a television studio, you're probably going to be seeing even brighter color. Can you imagine? I mean, think about that. It's pretty good right now, right? It's pretty bright. It's pretty awesome. But to get better is really what that neon trait is all about. So more green, really rare. Let's blow it out so we can get you a great Paraíba, a big size for a small price tag, and make it happen for you. Not $12,000 or even half of that, which is $6,000, or even half of that, which is $3,000. We're going to take it even lower than $3,000, $29.99, $28.99, nothing doing. We are all about value, and if we can't do it, if we can't make it a great value, nobody can. We are the leaders on that front, no doubt about it. I mean, this is what it's all about, and we're going to take it lower than even $28, $27, or even $26.99. Who wants the big Paraíba? And that is where you have to look at it in conjunction of what have we seen in a Karat 30 in a blue-green, in a purple, in even the seldom reds that we've had. That is all, remember, same copper bearing is copper bearing, yes. The heart shape, you got it. We'll bring it out right now. We'll do it right after this, and I'll make this even lower for $26, $25.99. It's a great value. We'll go even lower than that. We'll make it $2,499. So the designer piece is coming up. It's not for the faint of heart. It's really unusual, and we'll explain where and why these are here tonight for you. Really always striving to bring you the best. Sometimes we have designers out there that really do great things, and we just need to bring you the value. So it really is the best of all worlds. Great designer quality, TVON low prices. You couldn't ask for more than that. So let's see who's got this Paraíba, $2,499. And then the major, major heart shape is on its way. We will bring it on out. Andy, safe travels, good luck, and we'll miss you. Best to you. Be well. All right. $24.99. Who am I going to talk to about sports and shoes now? What on earth? Will you call me? Okay. Oh, okay. Peace. Trojans. Good luck. I love it. All right. So he gave me a little fight on sign. All right. So here we go. 18 karat gold's coming up next. Let's talk a little bit about this designer collection. It's two pieces. So it's not going to be a ton. And they're not inexpensive. I'll warn you. I know. I wish they were like $9.99. But listen, we're going to explain, and those of you that know diamonds are going to understand. I have two pieces tonight. They're from a very, very well-to-do designer. Some of you, if you read magazines, does anyone read magazines anymore? I mean, right? I don't know. Like, does anyone do that? There's a magazine that's really well-known for fashion, and that's where you see a lot of their ads, and I hesitate to think about what they have to spend on those ads at that kind of publication. Either way, like I was saying before, we're going to bring you all that designer element for a very special TVON value. That's what it's all about, right? I think we'd all own a lot more designer things if they didn't have the big markups. We're about to bring you two different options. I flash full. We already had someone talking about the heart shape. These are 3 different stones brought together seamlessly. And I know that this is where I struggle as a host. Well, there's a couple of ways I struggle as a host, but the long hours, the weird hours, the standing all day. But beyond that, from verbally explaining stones to you, sometimes, and this is the designer in me, I think sometimes it'd be easier if you were just, showed up, presented, and left. But when you're also a designer and you understand what it takes to make great jewelry and to make it affordable and the challenges that lie within that, I will tell you that this is one of those pieces that it may seem a little simple when it's actually about as complex a thing you can do in jewelry. Because if you've ever seen a heart-shaped diamond, and we've even had them here. I had a 37 pointer the other day in a heart-shaped diamond in a necklace. This is different because you're gonna see overall what looks like a heart-shaped VS diamond, but it's actually made up of 3 fancy cuts. So you're actually getting what are still big sizes, but 3 of them put together, and then they're set in a way, if you're going, well, normally if you're setting 3 stones, you always need a prong, right? These don't have prongs, except for the very, very, very outside. So what's setting them on the inside is almost like when we see invisibly set princess cuts, and you know how we rave about invisibly set princess cuts. We're always so thrilled to bring them. There are 3 stones here, but it's like a perfectly placed puzzle. But you're dealing with 3 different really rare cuts in diamond. Let's show it to you here. It's from a designer that shall remain nameless because, again, they asked me just to keep that on the down low because obviously we don't want to ruin their hard-fought business. They've created something that is really unique to them. Yes. Thank you. The Paraíba's gone. Enjoy that. Congratulations. So this is item number 8043, Tony. We'll start there. I'm going to be shifting it and moving it a little bit so you can really see how these stones are put together. It's 18 karat solid gold. Every piece from this designer will be. That's just how they do it. And then you're going to have white gold only. And then there's that little bit. It almost looks like 2 bands together. It's almost like the opposite of a knife edge. A knife edge usually comes to a point. This actually has a slight concavity to it. There is 124 in total diamond weight here, but there are 3 stones. Now, obviously, if you had those 3 stones together and they were only 1, it would be a very large diamond. Let's take a look and see if we can pinpoint for you. Well, the best way to do is to highlight each section. This is what we can often do with a stone like this. There is really what I'm going to call, it's like an exaggerated half moon. Do you see one there? And then we move over to the other. Well, that's going to be, I'm sorry to blind everybody. Everyone's going, I didn't know if I'd need my sunglasses tonight to watch television, but I think you might. If you got sensitive eyes, if your corneas are burning here, that's the big, big, big princess cut. And then let's go to the other side and show you the other kind of like exaggerated half moon. It's almost like lightning is just rocketing through this now at this point, right? I mean, it is just something special, but I want to show off here. Basically, I want you to really be able to see, it's a cool little party trick, right? Each and every diamond and how specialty cut they are. So you can see it's going to wink at you when you wear it too, right? It's going to wink at everybody. It's a flirty little piece. It's going to be winking at people you don't even know. You'll be standing in line at the grocery store buying bananas, and it's going to be winking at you. It's going to be winking at them. It's going to be winking at the cashier, winking at the guy, rounding up the carts. It's like, it's a flirty piece. But it gives you more dynamic sparkle than even if you had a heart shape, right? So it's one in the world. It's a specialty design. And what is so incredible is that you've got the V prong where they meet at the top cleft. You've got outside prongs keeping it all together. But between the diamonds, the seams of the diamonds, right there, there's nothing. So it really is about precision cutting. These stones are literally, and you have to understand this, they're custom cut. Each individual ring, this reminds me of a friend of mine who's really launching, she's been in the jewelry business forever. She's on the East Coast and she's launching a line where she's doing alphabets. She's doing the alphabet in diamonds. That's really, now, that's cool, right? So hopefully we'll have them one day here. I'm hoping so. But they're not inexpensive because you can imagine if you want a diamond cut to the letter D, that's not just something you go, okay, dealer, you call up your dealer and go, can you get me like 50 of them? There's nothing like it. Same with this designer, there's nothing like this. This is where you're really customizing. So you're working with diamond cutters who are starting with the rough You start there, then you put it together. It's just an incredible labor of love. And I know what we really care about when we see pieces on the air is we don't care about that. We care about what it looks like and will you give me a value. But I do have to explain, since it's so new to us and to our show, I want you to know how this happens. Let's take a look at it again. It's 124 in the diamonds. I don't have an exact breakdown, but they're probably about even there. So yes. Oh, good. Hi, Pete from Chicago. Hi, Pete from Chicago. Wonderful. New shopper or been shopping for a while? Watching for a while. I love hearing that. Well, enjoy. And Pete, thank you so much for shopping. He didn't say anything about, like, we don't know each other personally, do we? Okay, because I know a Pete from Chicago. Okay, and no, and he's not a basketball commentator? Okay, all right, so just make sure. All right, because you never know. You never know when that friend is going to start watching and shopping, right? But here we go with a really, really special idea in this look. And like I was saying about the approximations on the diamond weight here, you figure they are pretty even, and that would put them right about 40 points or 41, 42 points apiece. So you've got a really good look there. And there's only one. It's supposed to be $9,999. I worked it. I said, guys, I love having designer pieces, and you know that, but we can't get designer prices. We are TVON. So let's make it a better deal. Let's make it a better value. And it was a little bit of a fight, but we're going to bring it down and give you this 18 karat gold and watch this on the hand. Oh, and I've got to show you after we try it on the beautiful finishing. I just think here's the way you do an engagement ring. Truly one of a kind and custom. Truly made for this ring and this ring alone. It's not 9,000, 8,000, 7,000, or even, watch this. I'm so dedicated to get these out the door. We have two, and then the emerald cut's coming up next, but it's really a series of fancy trapezoids, and we'll get into it. But it's not even going to be, and this is my bigger one, because the other one that I have has 44 points total weight. This is much bigger. We're going to do it right now instead of $69.99. Even better, just to send it out. There is only one operators, and that's it. It's only in the white gold. 18K though, that higher purity. Let me see if I can get it to wink there. Right, it's just a matter of just that wow factor of having essentially exaggerated half moons and that gigantic princess cut. This is more flash and fire than wearing one single stone all day long. And you know what I'll do? Make it even lower. It should be gone already, right? Because they probably know this designer. They're going, yeah, is this for real? Is this that pinch me moment where sure enough TVON is bringing me something that is that hoity-toity, super fancy, rare as can be? Well, watch this. It's not even going to be $6,000. I'll make it $59.99. First caller on this one. And then right after this, we'll show you the second option, which is what looks like an emerald cut, just like this looks like a heart shape, but there's not a heart shape in it. So this looks a little different, right? This is 3 different stones making up this heart shape and all perfectly precision cut and set together. So that's one option. Now let's get into the other, which is item number 8049. And then you let me know who's got that heart shape, that beautiful, almost like, think of it like a mosaic or a puzzle or something to that effect where you've got a really beautiful combination together that looks so amazing. Let's get on with it because the top of the hour is almost here. And this happens. And look at this. This is such a beauty. And boy, this is going to fly. If you have any interest in what, honestly, I had to look under a loop to even see. I couldn't even believe it. I mean, I know the designer, I know what they do, I know their whole concept, and I looked at this over and over and over, and I thought I was looking at a 2 karat emerald cut VS diamond. Instead, it's 5 different diamonds put together. It's a 44-point diamond weight, which doesn't sound like much, right? Until you realize, and still, I really think we got to check that, because look at this. Look at the shine off each and every one, and it's still, I cannot believe it. It still looks like one emerald cut. And we all know if it was one emerald cut that was 1.5 carat, 2 carat, 3 carat, it would be oodles and oodles of money. This is where you have trapezoid, 4 different, and I'll try to light them up individually. Oh, they just all want to light up at the same time, don't they? But there you can see there's that bottom. Let me see if I can get, there's the left and right sides there. Do you see how that's actually like a real elongated trapezoid cut? So you see that one light up there on the side. That's the left side. Then we see the right side. Then we go to the top and the bottom. Trapezoids, 4 of them, and then the one in the middle is a baguette. So that really traditional baguette, larger baguette. Look at the light show it casts on the wheel in front of it. We only have one. It's 18 karat solid gold, and we're going to make this so easy. And by the way, look at the inside. I forgot to show you the inside of the heart shape. I'm going to show you the inside of the emerald cut look. Again, we're talking overall here. And this is also 18 karat gold. And this one, I'll tell you if you love it. And if you've been scouting, or we talked about this yesterday, engagements and things like that happen so frequently this time of year, people are just going, I don't know if I can do the diamond. I don't know if I can do it. The prices are higher than they've ever been in the history of diamonds. So it's hard to get these really important, well done, high quality diamonds. We're going to make this one, you know what, it's supposed to be $49.99. Let's do even lower than that. First caller, and yep, 18K, still same name of the game here. You got 18 karat gold. We'll make it $1,999, and that one will fly. Just have a nice little departure from a $6,000 piece. We can make that one a lot less for you at just $1,999. So let me know if you'd like that one. Don't forget that Mahenge Paraíba combination is still here. Let me try on what, again, looks like an emerald cut, but it's 5 individual VS stones, and they are just, I mean, to the naked eye, I was looking at that loop. I didn't see an inclusion even with the loop. They are impressive, but you can see again how each and every stone kind of lights up on its own. And then when you just have that hit, you can see right there, they just tend to go completely wild. So that one will be $19.99, which certainly makes that, a nice affordable option for you if you want what really truly, I mean, you could look at it all day long and never, ever, ever, ever see that those are 5 stones put together that look like one. They just look like one complete piece there. And you can see and emerald cuts are one of the most expensive diamonds cuts you can own. So just had to introduce those to you. I know they're not for everybody, and they definitely have a diamond solitaire type feel. That is the intention there, but we're just thrilled when we can bring you some of those high-end designers and bring you a really special value. So coming up next, we're going to get into that black diamond deal, and let me just say, what a wild one. We're going to bring you one of our largest diamond weights in a ring altogether. We've got over 5 carats and a third in diamonds. Let me know on either of those, heart shape or emerald cut. Look overall there. So again, that finishing in that 18 karat gold, so it's still really well done on the inside, but they're very specific and they're very beautiful. And then we have, if you are still thinking about that Mahenge and Paraíba, I do want to show you rubellite, an actual honest to goodness gigantic rubellite that is marked down to a level that I just about lost it. I thought, well, know this ring pretty well, have seen it for years, and I know where it's been, $14,999, as you probably do as well. But there's one great opportunity to take that museum piece and just completely obliterate the price. So that 5083 does not have to be super high-end anymore. And yet, nothing's changed about that stone. It's a 15 karat 32. It's a massive pear-shaped rubellite. It's got 62 points in diamonds. And it also, yeah, those are yellows. It's not a bunch of little diamonds. It's actually 2 individual pear-shaped yellow diamonds here, like that and like that. They've got that beautiful brilliance to them individually. So here we go. If you are like me and you're going, yep, I know that ring, and that's on my wish list, but it's going to have to come down and come down and come down, right? It happens right now. The $14,999 that this has been on sale for is going a lot lower right now. Call me if you love it. There's only one, obviously, and we know that a 15 karat 32 rubellite that has that kind of clarity, it just tells you something automatically that there are yellow diamonds beside it, that those are 31 pointers in pear-shaped yellow diamonds just hanging out next to it. The fact is that rubellite, it's so much more valuable than the yellow diamond pairing that you have. It's really where it's at, is the rubellite itself, over 15 carats in size. You're not spending $15,000, it's already under $1,000 a carat. FYI, rubellites don't go for under $1,000 a carat, even wholesale. If you're talking dealer to dealer, you're showing your resale license, you're well known in the business, you don't buy one for that price. That's how rare they are, because it's one of those highly, I mean, you're talking similar levels to Paraíba when you talk about the pricing of a really good rubellite. And imagine if you had a 15 karat Paraíba. We've had one before. It's sitting in a museum as we speak. This is where you get the rubellite for the museum, and we're going to make it a lot less than $14,000. I couldn't get over this. I got it for less than that Mahenge Paraíba combination ring, and that's why we love it. It's not even going to be $5,000. We just took 10 grand off. And we're not done discounting, because it's not going to $49.99 as the be-all end-all. It's ready to go even lower than that. So if you're loving it, you're dialing in now and take a look, because it is a big ring. I can't tell you otherwise. It really is a large, impressive, important cocktail ring. Sits up a little higher. It's got that really dynamic pink and red. Again, rubellite should always, always be more of that cranberry red. Fuchsias and reds together, because if it's not, it's just a pink tourmaline, and that's a totally separate, I mean, same family, but it's a totally different category. We're going better than $49.99. Watch this. It's not even 48 or 47, 46. The museum's on sale, everybody. Today, We got lots of the museum pieces here, and this is one of them. Early on, we brought you the new Merengue with the Paraibas. Now we've got the big rubelite. It's our largest. I'll take it less than $47.99. Watch this one, and watch it fly with the yellow diamonds in tow, which anywhere else, yellow diamonds by themselves would be that price. And you'd already be living right. The fact it's going lower than 47 or 46, oh yeah, we're going to make it easy. $45.99. Over $10,000 off our previous low on the rubelite. Now that is how we do it on a museum piece right there. So enjoy it, grab it while you can. It's not going to last long, we know that. And it's only $45.99, and let me know who's taking what, because this is not a time to sit back. When we've got discounts rolling like this show has, you don't want to wait and say, oh, I'm going to call in about 15 minutes, let's see if it's still here, and then it's gone. So here's the way to get it, $45.99, you know that's a big value. Then we've got a quick wheel, and we do have, let me bring out the big black diamond that's going to be in that Stardust mounting that we're all really getting into, but it's the big version. So major diamond weight to go with it. And let's share it with you next. All right, this one's here, $45.99, but I'm moving quickly to the point where everything's going, but after the fact, so keep that in mind, call early, and don't just sit back and rest on your laurels thinking that's gonna be here all night. $45.99, and we have a lot of people picking up on those values. So let's get to it. We've got a brand new black diamond piece. It is right here and now, and we've been seeing a departure from the black diamonds for a bit there. There were about 2 weeks where we brought you a few. Now we've got, this is our last big one left. It's item number 7353, and it's a major 414 black diamond on its own, and then you get the Stardust, but we've done a smaller version. So for those of you thinking, oh wow, I didn't realize that ring would hold a 414. This is the larger version that's newer, that you may not be super familiar with yet. We've only had a couple of stones in this mounting, and it's in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. And check it, because you still got this big dome style. It's gonna have bigger diamonds and different types of diamonds. I mean, we're talking about they're all round brilliance, but there are different sizes within it, but they're all set into the gold. The only exception is the center stone, the black diamond there at the 414, but you have another 120 in diamonds that are basically scattered, and they kind of scatter their way down the sides of the band. They also wrap around the band. They go, look at this, there's that great finishing on the inside, gotta love that. And we're gonna make it a super easy deal here right now. And remember, you are getting a total of 5 carats, 34 in diamonds in one wearable ring here, because the dome style makes it more wearable. You certainly have a lot of diamond weight, there's no doubt, 5 carat 34, but you're also getting black and white, which is very versatile. Can't imagine there's a day when you don't walk out the door going, well, let's select the jewelry now, because it's, you know, probably one of the last things you do before you go out for the day. And yet you look down and go, well, I think this one's always going to be that piece that's a yes piece, right? It's a yes ring. You can wear that and enjoy that and live in that. Love it. Not just because of the color scheme, but also the versatility of the mounting itself, how it's made, how it sits. Let's give you a great opportunity, because all I'm looking at is $11,223. And even though I like the number that's within it, we're going to do better than that. Shout out to Wendy. She told me today, Tony, you'll love this. She's a customer, and she said that she and her husband both are going to retire together on his birthday next year, which also happens to be 2/23/23, February 23rd of 2023. So she said, yeah, I think they have adopted my lucky number as their own, which I really like. So 223, it's there. But that's where we gotta, sorry, I can't leave it there too long, because it means you're spending over $11,000 to get the ring. Let's try something different, and let's put it on the auction block. Is it safe? 52 minutes into the show, is it safe to put up an auction? Is that even allowed? Is that okay? Is that safe? It's definitely walking out onto a limb here. But let's just take a look at it on before we do, and I'm going to figure out where we go to start. Where do we do? Where do we go? Is it going to be $5,500 and kind of half off, and is that going to make it happy? Or do we need to go lower because it is the first hour, and we want to make it less than $5,500, because that's still probably only going to get 1 or 2 callers in, and we're trying to get a lot of people in, right? And there's your major, major stone. I love that. 22323. Sounds like a good day to like get married or something like that, right? Doesn't it? Doesn't it? It's a Thursday, by the way. 5,500? No. 5,000? No. 45, 4, 35, 3. No, but it is still 534 in diamonds, right? Yes. And then look at that inside. From the sides, look at that. From the side. So you're seeing that wraparound design, right? Really cool how that's done. It's so spectacular. It's not going to be 3,000. I'm still looking for an open. Oh, man. Ay, 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 when we got 5 carats plus in diamonds. And any gold you want. So if you want it, because I like black diamonds and rose and yellow, I highly suggest those as options too. So if you're going, you're not feeling the white gold, you can get yellow. It's spectacular. You can get rose gold, black diamonds. Really nice combo. So think about all those options because that's yours to choose if you own the ring. Now, how do you own the ring? You give me a call. It's that easy. You call that phone number and that's really it. 3,000, how about 25? 2,500. I know it's first hour. I know this is not usually auction territory, but isn't that the benefit? Is that, little tip here, not gonna get a lot of auction competition on a Thursday of early September anyways. So to be able to do something that gets it better than even 25, and you might want to dial in early because there's probably not going to be a lot of people, right? So how about this? How about $2,000 to start? And you've got $534 at stake, and we'll make it a $50 increment only, and we'll find out what's going on for the black diamond and white diamond world together. Looking so, so good. Any gold you want, any size you need, and all of those extras, but 60 seconds, and that'll be it. To get that one started, and there's our open. We don't even need the clock. Who's that? Rocking and rolling today. Say it one more time. Miss K in the lead and our only bidder at $2,000. And that is all before we even got a chance to put up the 60-second clock. So that means also we're not going to spend a lot of extra time on this. So you want to dial early. We do have our open. And you know what, Tony? I'll make it even $25 increments just because I should make it $23 increments. Then we'd have a 2-2-3 situation again. But I'll tell you, that's all where it started. And you think I'm kidding? You think I'm just like, you know, just saying stuff that ain't true? Nope, there's the ring. There's the price. That's not retail. We don't talk about retail. I'm not impressed with beating retail. That's our own list price. Like our price on the back, 11,223. So instead of, a $50 increment, we're gonna go even smaller, $25 increments only to get you in. Keep in mind, we're gonna give it a final clock here, I think, coming up because it's looking like it may be a one and done operation again. And that would be pretty sad, but here we go. Because just think about it, value-wise. 414 center stone, but then you're getting the 120 in the diamonds around it. We know that, right? This is that bigger version. The smaller version, I want to say 40, I think it has 48 points if my memory is leading me the right direction, or I think it's about 48 points in that little version we do. This is the much larger version, certainly with a carat 20 and the bigger diamonds. They're all larger individual VS stones. You've got the spectacular center stone, which is the 414, and we're at $2,000 with only just that one lone bidder. How about that? Great night when you can have very little competition on a 5 carat 34 diamond ring. That really has to be, we have to think about it that way. Because if you're bidding or you're winning, you are getting 5 carats 34 in diamonds, which never could be $2,000 for either the white diamonds alone, the black diamond alone. I mean, how do you want to break it down? Because however it breaks down, you win. And that's where we really have to talk what's at stake here, because we're now 2 minutes away from who wins. Who will be the winner? Right now, Miss K at $2,000. Any challengers, we've even reduced the increments to just $25. So really an effort to get everybody in. And there is a little extra delay. I will tell you, we just implemented a new phone system here. We kind of the modern age now. So the phone system has a little extra delay in addition to the satellite broadcast. So that just means these auctions, I should probably give it like a 2.5-minute clock going forward, but I know that's a departure from what we're used to. So we're just going to leave it 2 minutes. It just means on your part at home, please dial on that early side, okay? Let's take a look at it one more time here. 2 minutes only, and then we'll see who's got it. It'll be headed on out the door. So our final call. And that's the ring. Oh my goodness, easy to wear. Just something about this ring. I mean, there's a style here that has been, in just the brief appearances it's made in different stones on the show, it's been very, very popular. And I think there's a lot to do with the fact it is so wearable. Well, it's still a bigger ring, no doubt, right? Still got a lot. I just love this side view. That's why it's so hard to show this to you from the up close. But you see here how the diamonds wrap around. You see that? You see how the side, look at that. It wraps around that side, all the way down either side or another. Keep in mind, Ping, where it is right now. Ping, I just want, do you know what size it is right now, though? So if is she looking to go smaller or larger? Oh, really? Because it's already a little bigger, though. Well, it's already almost there, just so you know. It's almost there already. Yeah, it's a bigger size right now. This may be a meant to be moment. It may work out. Okay, so final call. Last chance on the auction. Oh, we're going to do this whole one and done thing again tonight. It's been weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks of One Bidder auctions. All right, so coming up, 45 seconds left. If we have anybody else who wants to give it a challenge, it's still up for grabs. Still yours for the taking here, but this is not a time to wait. And then the big diamond ring, 308, coming your way. Our largest combination of 30-pointers ever. The big tanzanite, my personal fave, also here. Have some museum wheels, a pink diamond wheel that's all quarter carat, stones. I mean, this is really, it's a fun night. Do you want to see a big tanzanite? Look at this. Look at that, just kind of flying by. It's just you know, popping in for a little cameo. So that's the big tansy coming your way, and that mounting that we love and adore with it. So final call on this auction. Hey, Miss Kay, I think it's yours. Jalen working hard over there. What's going on? You figuring out a way to like build a jet engine for him or sell him the Sphinx from Egypt? What's going on over there? Good, work hard. I mean, I like it. I like it. Make it happen. I like it. He's been on the phone for like an hour. One customer. That's the kind of personal attention we like, right? Is there something I need to show them? Okay. Okay, good. All right. This one's gone. Congratulations. All right, that's done. So I'm just going to get to a quick wheel here because we still have a white diamond. And that's a really cool elongated obelisk cut. Here, whoa, not one, not two, but three. Three Russian amantoids together. Here's the big mandarin. And then we have, a little diaspora action, thinking about that pendant we had earlier. We'll get all garnets kind of in a row there. You've heard of ducks in a row. We've got our garnets in a row here on your right side of your screen. Then we have the beautiful diaspora in the back. That's the back left. And then also an aqua. Okay, here's the big aqua. And that is a ring. Now, I will say, I know that diamond ring looks more petite compared to everything else up here. However, this is a lot of big jewelry up here as well that it's surrounding. And also, it doesn't help that this one looks like a pinky size right now. So here's what we're going to do. We've got a great value coming your way. It is the top of the hour, so welcome to the show. If you're just tuning in, we are live on this Thursday night, as we always are. And so excited to have your company with us. It's nice to have you with us on a Thursday night. So glad. Because I know a week from tonight, it's like, I don't know, we got opening night, for some NFL, we got all this stuff. I mean, it's an exciting time of year, right? Getting back to a lot of different things, and I know it's a time of year that I think so many of us love. And we are so thrilled to really kick off our own fall season of jewelry. We're seeing a lot of brand new right here tonight. You've seen a lot of that throughout the first hour. If you have any questions, a lot of those designer pieces are still here. Think about them. Give it my 15-minute rule, because if it's 15 minutes and you can't stop thinking about it, you need to have it. That's when you know it's the right purchase to make for you. So keep all that in mind, and let's get going with the top of the hour wheel. Take a look at this. This is specialty right here, and all these one-of-a-kinds have got to find, and let's see here. Is this what we're working on for Hetty? Hi, Hetty. Oh, good. Oh, she doesn't want to wait and see the big diamonds. She wants to go straight to princess cuts, right? Because we have a big diamond band today that I've been telling you about. Let me just flash these for Hetty since she's on the phone lines. I have two different options, and you know what? Let's just move these aside really quickly. That will come back. Don't worry. It's not going to be long. But I want to show her two options, and these might be fun for a lot of people if you want a princess cut diamond band. They could be men's or ladies on either of those. It will require a little bit of sizing up on the bigger version. And let me walk you through some carat weights. Now, on the left side, smaller obviously, that's still going to give you a carat 11 in diamonds. Item number 3897. We go from a carat 11, though, in two rows of princess cuts to the other side, which is 2928. That'll be 417. 417 on the right. So 4 rows, but you might think, oh, it's double the size of the other. Well, no, it's not, because if it was, it'd be 222. This is way larger, so it's not just double the rows. They're bigger size stones as well. Yes. Jess, did you have a question? Okay. Here we go. Are you ready? All done with really elite heavy gold weights, because we do thickness on our bands. That's all solid gold, no platings here. And then you've got this one, even thicker if that's possible. Look at the major gold weight you have there. The inside is really well finished. That's also a priority of ours. Cannot make a ring that's intended to wear every single day without having those luxury touches. And that's something we guarantee every single time. Now, there's a little pricing difference here, but we're going to start with the 414 or 417 rather. That's going to be white, yellow, rose, as both options are. Wait, what has happened with this price? So these were not scheduled or slated for the show. That 417 ring, I know I brought on premiere day way back when, months ago on a Sunday morning. And that was $49.99. Great value for the size of stones individually. The invisible setting, there's not a prong in there. Can't name a lot of 4 carat plus diamond rings that don't have a prong. That one does not. Here's what it looks like on the hand. That's our better buy because this ring is no longer $49.99. If anybody wants these, you let me know. Little impromptu princess cut part of the show here. That's going to be less than even $4,000. Wait a minute, that's already less than $1,000 a carat. Just simply does not happen with the most elite cutting style of diamonds paired up with the most elite setting style of diamonds. And if you think $39.99 is good, I got good news. And this is where the band that you'll wear every day, if you're not going to wear it every day, don't buy it. I'm just going to say it like that. But that could be your new everyday, put it on, never take it off ring. Smooth as can be, like silk. It doesn't have a prong, as we mentioned, because there's that invisible setting for you. And yet all of this heavy weight in gold, and it's not even 39, 38, 37. What has happened with my 417 band? This could be for anybody. And I know it may not be debut day, but this is a better value for you. And we're going to make it, instead of even 37 or 36, that's just the buy of the day. We'll make it $35.99 for the big version. The 111, uh-oh, that's come down too. Okay, good. Well, this is good news. Tony, that one's $35.99. If we want to add $38.97 to the mix, that's the carat 11. That's VS diamonds as well. These are all VS. Still in 14 karat solid gold, and you're going to get your gold color choice. And that ring, well, I'm glad that's come down from $29.99 because that wasn't going to work, because otherwise everyone would be going here. If you just want the more narrow band, let me show you. It's still plenty wide. Still got a lot of weight to the gold. This is not even $29. Let me just straighten it out there for you. It's not even going to be $19.99. What has happened? Oh my goodness. Who ever thought we'd be discounting the most expensive diamond cut and setting style out there? Two different things that come together that should be more and more and more and more. And look at the thickness of that ring. Look at the weight. I mean, you can feel the weight, even though you can't feel the weight, right? You can imagine what that's going to feel like when you pick it up, when it's on your hand. It's not 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Call me now. This is all because of Hetty's request. And I got to tell you, Hetty might help out a lot of people. And for those of you that think, oh, I can't call because my name's not Hetty, you can call and be ready to get this deal and scoop it up, because when I debuted these rings, they were not this price. Simply stated, they weren't even close to this price. But again, big fall season coming to play here. We are here to make jewelry more affordable than even we have in the past, and that's exciting. It's not even $15 or $14.99. You can get the 111 princess cut band, or it's great for stacking. There's a smooth straight edge, so you could actually put two together beautifully. We're going to make that $13.99 instead of $14.99 on the 111. So you have two choices here. You either take the 417 that's on the right side, and this is open to anybody while they're here, because we have a couple bands here. So diamonds, we have a little versatility, more so than other stones that we deal with. So this is where you get a choice of $35.99, or this one's down to $13.99. You take your pick, we'll give them 60 seconds. Great little impromptu request, and I hope we have a band there for everybody, because when it comes to princess cuts, and these are really, if you need a size that's going to take us one direction or another away from where they currently start, well, it may have to be just made in your size for you, which is another just luxury aspect, is you're getting that customization for you, because it's not a kind of style or setting you want to be tinkering with too much. You don't want to have to, like, you know, again, you can imagine if you widen it or shrink it, you're really going to allow those diamonds to jostle a bit, right? So it really is, it's just got to be something that is just perfection in the manufacturing process. Let me know what Hetty decides there. We're obviously opening it up to anybody else as well on the princess cut band front here, but then we'll get back to our wheel with those assorted 5 pieces, and then let me know, operators, who's got what, because we are limited to a different, you know, size gold color on each. So you're deciding, but this is so major. And remember, that's the 417. Why are 417 and diamonds in this? Listen, do you hear that? Usually it would be like when I drop my signet ring here, listen to the sound. You hear how dink, 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 dink. Listen to this. Can you hear that? There's a different weight than any other piece we do in those rings. Same over here. It's got a whole different tone in the way that gold sounds. Did you raise a hand, Christine? She has the bigger one, right? She loves it. Thank you, Ginger. Hi, Ginger. She's got the bigger one. She probably paid more too. She's loving it. But it's worth it, right? $35.99 for the bigger version and $13.99 for the smaller. All right. Well, Hetty, did she decide, Jalen? Does this help? She's not getting either. Oh, really? Bummer. What? What does she want? 3 rows? She wants 3 rows. Oh, wouldn't you know it? We got 2 and we got 4 and we don't have a 3-row. Womp womp. Well, I think it was still fun to look at them, right? We got to hear from Ginger and she said she likes hers, so that's good. Hope she wears it a lot. Let's go back to my wheel. We're going to set these up here from the beginning. Our fabulous elongated obelisk cut, our diaspora from Turkey, color change variety, aqua, marine. I got to clean that one. Here's the mandarin, and here are the demontoids together. Let's blow them all out. Spend some extra time on those princess cut bands. You let me know. Again, our requester didn't take either, so they're like, you're wide open. Get whatever you want from those bands. And we can always Hetty make you one, I'm sure. I'm sure we can make you one custom. No problem at all. All right. So now, I'm just glad we got to show this to you. That's a nice little memory to have princess cuts like that, a band. Love it. Okay, so let's talk about these pieces here. And boy, do I got to get them a really great value here just to move them out quickly. And then we'll get into our big tanzanite here. Also, my large turquoises here. We got diamond pendants, rubies. But I would encourage you to make requests. And sometimes they work out and sometimes they don't. But I still want to hear them. We still want to get you. Give us a chance to make a dream come true tonight. Because that really, at the end of the day, you know, when the day finally ends and you know, I feel like I only feel accomplished if we get you something really special that you really love, that you're going to really enjoy and wear, and you really got a great value. So that's really what makes our whole purpose really worthwhile. So here we are with our selection of 5. They're all one of a kinds. I do have some gold restrictions here on the wheel, and that's going to be the aqua and the white gold only, so front left. And then there's one more. That's the no, it's the aqua and the diamond. So the aqua and the diamond, correct. So we've got white gold here and white gold here. Yeah, the rest you can change. I love the idea of 3 demontoids together. That's pretty cool. And how about this? If you have a favorite on this wheel, we'll just go ahead and mark them down for you. So we can make this about a 60-second deal. They're all one of a kinds. When they go, they go. We got a big mandarin. That's a 302. I'll walk you through some carat weights here so you get to know them. Then, of course, you want to call. We'll try them on for you. That's a 302 mandarin. It's got 34 points in diamonds up front. How about a carat 20 total weight in Russian demontoid with 48 points in diamonds? Then we go right over to our diamond ring. That is our solitaire 65 point. It's like an elongated kite cut. It's got 8 points in diamonds around it. And then we go over to the aquamarine. That is a nice 388 Sierra Santa Maria. And then our last but definitely not least, that's a 348 color change dies for. If you have a favorite, my mission is to take this price down. Take it away. Have you ever heard of Calgon? Take me away. It's all about discounting, take these away from us, and we need to make that irresistible. So what is scheduled to go out at $39.99 for any one of the pieces, actually, that is a really conservative, boy, we got a really nice discount at that price because looking at where these listed, all over $9,500 and more. I mean, we're talking about a couple that went over $12,000. I think you probably can guess what those were. It's worthy to do $39.99 and just send them out that way, but they're going lower just to make sure that we don't lose everybody here at the top of the hour when we got big specials coming up and a big bottom of the hour for you and the pink diamond wheel and a lot to discount. So give me a call with your favorites here. We'll try them on. They're one of a kinds though. So when they're gone, poof, they're gone. So come quickly. Let's take a look. Not 39, 29, or even 19. Gotta move them and gotta move them fast. We've got very little time with you tonight, so let's do it as quickly as we can. 19, 18, 17, 16. That aqua used to be $49.99 on a sale. We're gonna move them down to a better price than $1,699 or $15.99. You've gotta make your favorite known to your operator so we can help you out. It's now or never on these pieces because if anything sticks around, after you give it a discount like this on this level, it is time to let them go. We can't sit here and keep showing them at a higher price tag. Once they get their lowest, that's it. So instead of 15 or 14, watch this. We're going to make them $1,444 right now and go with the luck there. Thank you, Wendy. Hi, glad you're with us. Oh, no, actually, Wendy, it's actually not that unusual. It's 223 is always in the channel I broadcasted on for all 21 years. Which one do you like? Which one? That's a diamond. Yeah, that's a diamond. It's item number 3394. It's white gold. Remember, that's one of our cannot change it. I'll just try it on as a pinky ring for you. It's a 65-point center stone, and it's gone. 1444, any one of them you want. White gold only on that one. It's got 65 points plus the 8 points around it. So great looking piece there. Let me know, Kevin, when that's actually gone, and then we'll show you. Is it gone already? All right, so the diamond ring's already gone. Now let's take a look, and I'll rearrange them for you so you can see a little bit better here. We'll put our big ones on the side. We'll move that big aqua. Remember, that's a big time aqua. Do we really see Sierra Santa Marias in that size very often? Certainly not anymore. That's a 388. 388 plus you've got the diaspore here. Sounds like that one's verifying. That's our 348 color changing material. Then you've got the big mandarin garnet, and that one also over 3 carats. We're talking about a lot of 3 carat plusers, but in the demontoid, talking about a different world of demontoid where it's really tough to get bigger stones. That's a 1 carat 20 total weight among 3 great stones. So figure 40 and 40 and 40 all across the way. Triple ring and enjoy. So 1444, final 60 seconds. We got the diamond ring out the door. Good. All these diamonds we've seen here tonight got a big 65 pointer gone. Any questions you have on the last 4 remaining? And then let me know if we need to see it all by itself or up close and personal. How great is that, right? You can see that what it's all about. It's really good look here to get so much rarity. I mean, every single piece up here is really, really rare. So you got something special going on. I mean, triple demontoids, massive diaspore. You've got the beautiful Sierra Santa Maria aqua, and then you have a mandarin garnet. I mean, really, truly the ultimate in rarity. And we got to show you that aqua. You leave the rest, but I got to show you maybe the aqua and the Russian demontoid here for a moment, just on their own with some graphics, because you really need to see this. Item number is 5088, just a 1 only in white gold as well. And this is a really strong color. That is what Sierra Santa Maria is, after all about. That's what we look for. That's what we want. That's what we've got to have there. And it's really amazing. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Deborah. Deborah, I have nothing to do with that page. So I don't know, Deborah, I didn't set that up. So yeah, there's a TVON page with me. That's not my page. So I don't know. I think one of our viewers set that up. So Deborah, you might just want to go through the main TVON page there on Facebook. And hi, Mary Beth. All right. So 1444. What kind of request do we have tonight? Could we turn it into like an all request show? Could I play radio DJ today? Satellite radio. Like satellite radio is what I want to do. Like satellite radio. But I got to DJ TJ, right? No, what is it? DT, downtown, JB, DTJB. You don't remember her, do you? She's from my era, the 90s. She's now a satellite radio DJ. You don't know Julie Brown, right? Downtown Julie Brown. I could be UTLB, Uptown Lauren Blair. That's what I would be. Yeah, UTLB. I like it. All right, coming up. Sounds like a medical condition kind of, so maybe not. All right, let's get to it. We got a quick request here to show another diamond piece. I love this. This is like diamond night here. I love it. It's a single 70-point stone. Let me move all the other jewelry away because those are reflections that you're seeing around it. So yes, the band is simply mirror finished, and it's, again, a nice heavy weight in the gold here, but it also is 3875. It's a 70-point round center stone bezel set. And this could be, what do you think? Men, ladies, anybody? Like anybody? I mean, Peanut could wear it on her wrist if she wanted to, right? We size it big enough. She could wear it as a little cuff bracelet for her cute little wrist, right? She could wear it. That's a really good look. It's universal, and you can't beat it up. It's a diamond #1, but it's all bezel set. So it's just kind of like having a burnished diamond, right? Except this is kind of a combo of burnishing and bezel together, is the double B's, burnished and bezel, because there actually is a bezel around it, but that's all set into the gold so that there's not a ton of elevation to it. So here's another sleek, wearable style. It's in white, yellow, or rose as well. So Spencer, this is your caller, right? Thinking about a 70-point stone, men's or ladies, size it to whatever you need, but is not going to be. Whoa, here's another. I love these requests because on the way out, they're getting another markdown. I mean, we all know this ring. It's been very popular. It's been at $59.99. It's been at $29.99. It's been even, well, it's even been at $1,999, which for a 70-point VS stone and a round brilliant, that's always the most rare. Oh, and one more thing, it's all finished. We're talking about solid all the way through. There is not even a TVON logo. There's not a crevice. There's not a crack. There's not a dot. There's nothing open in the band. It's solid through and through, and we're going to make it better than $19.99 for a 70-point round stone, and it's not $1,899 or even $1,888 or even $1,799, and I think we lost our requester, so it's fair game for anybody who calls in on this one because it's $1,777. And as somebody who really looks as the barometer on gold right now is really always been a men's wedding band. That's always what it is. And when you go right now, and I've done this for you, if you go look at a men's wedding band, 2 millimeters thick, not very deep because usually they're pretty thin, they're $3,800 right now. No diamond, no diamonds, not a little one, not a couple little ones, not a big one. Is this not really showing you the value that we're bringing when it's a 70-point individual VS round brilliant stone? And it's $1,777. Now, there's something to be said for that large 417 princess cut band. That could be a gent's wedding band as well, if you like a lot of diamonds. But if you want one bigger stone, which actually gets more rare than a lot of little stones, you've got it for $1,777, and yet it's not oversized, so it doesn't have to be just for the ladies or just for the guys. Anybody could wear that. Or you get two, and it can be a set, right? You can match. Super cool look. $1,777, what are we thinking? Do we love it? It's a great value. I'll try it on the hand one more time so you can see it that way. What a special look this is. Come join the fun on this Thursday night. This has really been exciting to bring this many fabulous requests. And maybe, again, maybe they're not always hitting the mark with the requests, but we hope to, right? And if you're looking for a real classic style and easy to wear, never gets in the way, because I think, ladies, I was looking at, there's a certain gal, you might have heard about it. A certain gal, what's her name? J-Lo, Jennifer. She got married recently a couple times, and she's wearing, instead of the green diamond every day, she's wearing a band that looks a lot like this. Granted, I haven't seen it in person yet, but she's been traveling. She's been in Italy 3 times. She's been all over the place. I mean, how many honeymoons can one person have? I'm not sure, but they can do that. So, you look, and there's a lot of this trend towards bands that are more sleek, that are more set down, really kind of classic styles like that. And $1,777. How we do, Victor? Tell me we're going to hit a request. No, it's a no-go. Oh, you guys are killing me here. I only got an hour and 40 minutes left. And I want to show you everything we have planned for tonight too, and I'm striking out on requests. But again, remember, this is not where you have to be the requester to take advantage of this. So when you see a value like this for $1,777, take it if you love it. There aren't many 70-pointers out there for that price. Or any? I mean, is there one that is, and you're going, yeah, but it looks like gravel. It looks like something I picked up, in my tire tread on the way to work. It doesn't look exactly like, there are diamonds at every price. You want a diamond for $5, I can get you one. It's just not going to look like a diamond, right? It's not going to maybe give you a lot of that sparkle and that flash and that clarity and why we like diamonds. So give me a call if you'd like that one. We'll carry on here. That's available too. So my princess cut bands are available. My solitaire in a band is available as well. So do holler at me. We'll help you out. But again, don't be shy just because you're sitting there going, well, I like it, but I didn't make the request. Don't worry. We got diamonds for you. $1,777. But that is one where even at when it originated, it wasn't that price. Let me just try it on again here. And I actually like wearing it as a middle finger ring too. I mean, when it comes to like, what are you going to wear every single day? What about that kind of styling, right? What about a wider style? Index finger as well. Here it is on the ring finger, probably a more traditional way to wear it, certainly. You can do that. But again, look at how from the sides you don't see much going on, right? It means, it means that it's set really almost flush into the band itself. So $1,777, try it. You never know, you might love it. You might wear it every day, and you might be really excited because by the time you go out and look in the retail store for a diamond ring or a band, you're going, she was right. A 2 millimeter scrawny little thin diamond paper thin band is $3,800. She's right. And I could have had a bigger band that's wider and thicker and heavier with a 70-point solitaire diamond that's a VS, and I could have had it for $1,777. There's just value, and then there's TVON value, and that's what we strive to bring. All right, coming up, we're on our way. We've got a big, big turquoise deal. We've got also, there's a big yellow diamond. Is this going to be, so now you guys have really changed my show here. because I've had a number of requests that have been all diamonds. The main event of the show is this ring. Now, I haven't had any of my diamonds work. So are you guys sending me a signal that maybe tonight's not the night for this 3 carat plus band with the 30 pointers times 10? Because that is what I was telling you about since I came on the air that I was excited about. I don't know if y'all are, but I was excited about it because I've never had anything like this because it's huge stones and you get 10 of them. And then some others as well. But the main event are the 10 30 pointers. So, let me know if you do want to see it, or you can just say, no, I don't want to see it. We've seen enough diamonds today. Really, you're in charge. You're in the driver's seat. You drive me, and we'll just go ahead and drive me crazy. Right? That's a special ring. That ring just makes me all giddy inside because as someone who loves diamonds, it's hard not to get a little excited about that. So let's get to turquoise. We've got a special wheel as well. Pink diamonds are here. I do have, by the way, last night, end of the show, I was really fighting to get a really important 33-point diamond out the door, and it did. And I guess what I have today? I have the match in a pendant right there. A certified pink diamond, exactly the same cut and size. It's not the same stone, but it is going to give you just as much similarity. So if you liked that ring, or maybe you got that ring and you want the matching pendant, we got to mark down on that one. And it is the certified stone again on a beautiful pink diamond. But let's get to this one. Brand new turquoise, Sleeping Beauty variety. You got to give me some feedback on the diamonds here because I feel like now we've gone all diamonds all day, and want to make sure we're not too redundant here. But take a look at this. Wow. This is like that beautiful, kind of like a table. It really has that tablet feel. Tablet jewelry is very in. It's really kind of like a sister to a signet style, is really tablet looks, tablet jewelry. We're seeing that style here. 8006 is the number, and it's brand new, just so simple here. Big stone, yes, 554 is the size of the cushion cut Sleeping Beauty, but then 17 points in diamonds on the sides, a really beautiful mirror-like shiny platform of gold. You like a signet style or something a little more bold, but it's not all diamonds in your face, powerful. We can do that powerful center stone, which gives you that opaque stone we love, but has that stunning glow. And I mean that it really has a beautiful color that is so bright. It has no transparency to the stone. That is the whole philosophy of that's an opaque stone, right? Like, carnelian, like turquoise, like coral. Those are opaque stone varieties. Malachite's another one. There's a bunch of them in the world. Jade, right? But this is that really utmost rarity because we're not just talking about turquoise. We're talking about the best variety in that Sleeping Beauty mine. Mind out. Mine is closed. Very little out there. When you make a comparison to a stone, and that comparison is Paraíba, you're in pretty good company. The same exact thing that's happening with Paraíbas around the world, with dealers and vendors, how they're holding on to it because there's so little of it. The same exact thing is happening with Sleeping Beauty turquoise. If you're lucky enough, when that's your career, that's your job, that's your income, that's your livelihood, and you're saying, no, I'm gonna sit back, put my feet up, hang out in the lazy boy, and not even work because you're just holding on to your stones, knowing that you can come out of like a semi-retirement in a year and get more. You can come out maybe 2 years and get even more. There is a finite, limited quantity. Finite means just like a limited quantity of, right? There's an end point. With gems, when you have a mined out gem like Paraíba is, like Sleeping Beauty is, very few stones are actually mined out. Even when a certain mine, like we talk about Argyle, you've heard it's closed, right? It closed in 2020. That closed. It doesn't mean that was the last of the fancy diamond world. There are other mines. There are other mines. They don't maybe produce the quality, they don't produce the sizes, but you probably read about the mine or the stone that was found in Angola a few weeks ago, right? A pink diamond, a pretty major stone. So there are mines for pink diamonds and blue diamonds and fancy diamonds all, dotting across the world. But this is a little different because even though there are turquoise mines, it's not the same quality. Nothing really has that sheer, beautiful, solid color, that matrix-free variety, that stunning brightness to it. And this is why people who have it, where that's their job is to trade gems and wholesale gems, they're not doing it. They're holding on to it because this is what they do. The gem world is limited, right? Even gems that are produced in many mines and the mines are producing, there's still an end point. It may not be in our lifetime. It may not be in our children's or grandchildren's children's lifetime, but they'll still produce. And they might be expensive and they might be valuable, but when something is really done, completely done, like that particular mine where nothing else holds a candle to it, we see with Paraíbas, all the sources are done. That's even more extreme because all three sources altogether are done. So this is why they should be so elevated. That's why you got TVON, who's going, you know what? We know that. We're letting you know that. We want you to be informed shoppers and buyers and collectors, but we don't just say, okay, come on over with me. Did I lull Tony into a trance there? Okay, good. Man, it's one thing to put your operators to sleep. It's another thing to put your director to sleep. He cannot, because, you know, we can't have anyone else back there. So here's what we've got. That beautiful color, that major size, and we're saying not only take it at a big value. Let's put it on sale. And so you're not paying this incredible $29.99 already value. It's better. And if you don't have turquoise, you owe it to yourself to get the best. Look at this variety. And we're talking about all the way through and through. No composites, no, again, reconstituted, which is what you see just about everywhere else you look, right? And look at that color. How beautiful with anything and everything you wear. If you need that pop, but you don't know where to start because you like mandrins and you like tanzanites and you like diamonds and you're not even sure where to go, this is always the one that you're going to be satisfied. Always wearing it. Beautiful, bright. And yet we've added some diamonds to this very large stone and we're going to send it out. There's only one. Let's make it easy. And so I've been telling you all this just to make it clear that we're going to bring you value and we can get away from that was price of $29.99. But instead of even $1,999, it's first call. Change the gold if you want to. Yes, you can. We're going to make it even better and we're going to send it out. Just do it. I've been raving about, look at us. We're going to bring it out and we're going to make it a value. Here it is at $9.99 first caller. Let's go. 60 seconds. First caller scenario at $9.99. In gold alone, that would be tough to do. But to get all of that gold, that major 554, and then you have the diamonds down the sides, really remarkable there, isn't it? For $9.99, we got a minute to look at it, or we'll see who's got it, whichever happens first. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. That is such a bright stone, and again, very much like that tablet style, an elongated cushion. We see square cushions, we see ovals. We don't see too many in the elongated cushion like this. You got to start with a bigger piece of rough to end up with a stone that size. So enjoy if you get it. It's here, and it's white, yellow, rose, and it's up to you. Keep those requests coming if you got any in the next 90 minutes while we're here with you. Anything you're thinking about? Need to see it again? Maybe we can pop it in there for another look. We've got an amazing yellow diamond. Yellow diamond drop earrings are here too. They're kind of pretty. And we've got a big tanzanite, great wheel of museum pieces. How about our pink diamonds? We give you a last look at the pink diamonds. Because I have, there's a particular dealer we work with who is also involved in the museums. Yes? Okay. So one caller wants to see it tonight. We haven't overwhelmed him or her with diamonds yet. Spencer, you got to understand, I've shown 417s, and I've shown 113s and 120s, and we've shown now like 70 points. Nobody's interested in the diamonds. So I'm a little leery about my big 30 pointer, but I'll tell you what, we had one caller. I'll bring it out. Let's bring it out right now. Let's bring it out. I know, we've been kind of diamond heavy here tonight. And we always do diamonds. There's diamonds with everything, right? This is where it's the main event. I've never had a ring like it before. What was it that we did recently? We did a cross. It was a cross ring. It had quarter carats and 6 of them. Carat and a half total weight. What was it last night? We had a big ring last night. Had some 30 pointers in a big ring. But still, this is going to take it to the next level. And yet, this keeps it all, even though they're big diamonds, and even though they're set side by side and really solid, this is where you've got a wearable ring for those of you that love to go all out in your diamonds, because quality is quality. We're still, believe it or not, and this is what really is staggering about this, is that these stones are huge sizes. We don't take away any of the quality. They're still VS. And this is what it looks like from a distance away, so you can really, really see how major, and there are, for the first time ever, we've never had a piece of jewelry like this before. TVON's existed for what, 7.5 years, something like that? I can speak on 6 of them. We have never brought you a ring like this. It's like max capacity diamonds. But it's not about the total carat weight, because even earlier today, I had a 417. But the stones were smaller. What we're about to show you is 308, but the stones are bigger, way bigger. 10 of them, individual 30-point VS stones. I've sold these loose. I know where they were. Let's take a look here and let's just wow you. And if you want this one, we've already got a couple of people. We've talked about this. We've mentioned it. So excited about this. And I feel like we've had unexpectedly a lot of different diamond pieces. But this is the one you've never seen before. Did you know who your caller was who likes it? Hi, Carla. And what about you, Kevin? You have somebody as well thinking about it? No pressure, but it's 7287. And I want to just tell you, I love to hear the response and feedback because I was a little concerned, to be honest with you, that maybe it was becoming like too much of an all diamond night. I always plan my shows with a lot of different, things, varieties, price points, looks, styles, all that stuff. So I didn't want to get you too diamond heavy here, but this is our 308 diamond band. I call it a band, even though we can see it widens and then it narrows on the sides. Let's walk you through each of these 30 pointers. That each 30 pointer is a 4.3 millimeter round, but they are 30 points, which is just under 1/3 of a carat. There are 10 in total. So you really, through the body of it, you see that there are 8, right? 2, 2, 2, and 2, like 4 columns of 2. There's another huge one on each side there as well. So you see 1 and 1. So there's your 10, but then to really complete it, to really perfect it, we have smaller diamonds, a few of those. There's some 1.8 millimeters that are tucked in between where your columns of rounds stack up. That's lovely, isn't it? So your total weight, yes, you got it, Tony, 10 times 30 pointers. And then we've got just the rest are 8 points and accents, essentially, right? It's just the 8 points, and there are 3 of those. And I pointed out because they're hard to see. If you just look at the ring, it's hard to see them. But they're basically basically between where the diamonds meet. And that's always good when you just can't even tell, like it's just solid. And yet there's something to be said with those major stones. Now, when we've had 30 pointers, and I don't know if you guys remember, but on Thursdays for a while there, for a few months straight, we were bringing loose stones when we could. Quite frankly, we don't have, our loose stones also are what create our jewelry. So we can't do a never-ending amount of loose gemstone shows, but they were so incredibly fun while they lasted. And one of the things I can tell you was the most popular were certainly our loose diamonds, especially in bigger sizes. But you're talking about a nearly 1/3 of a carat, and they're all still VS. So when you see this on, and do remember you're gonna have a choice in gold color as well. I'd recommend the white because that's really designed to be seamless. I did want to show you on the inside, and that's also where you can see right here where those other diamonds are set. You can see their little, kind of like their individual undergallery that they have. But you can see how there's an openness to it. It's not solid, so that you can properly clean your diamonds as you wear it, because this is probably a ring you're going to wear more often than you don't, right? Any gold you want. The diamonds end right at that comfort point, I call it, so that when your fingers are together, which they usually are, let's take a look at it on the hand, you'll see that they don't go any further than they should, because if they start to go wrap around any further, then they're uncomfortable, right? But that's where you just see this really cool scintillation. I'm just going to make this really simple and easy because I've been striking out in diamonds, but this is our new one. The rest you've seen. I think we have such a dedicated, loyal audience. Most of the time, it's tougher to bring back pieces you've seen before, because if you loved it, you already bought it, right? It's fun to bring the brand new that you haven't seen. It's $25,542 list. Don't worry. Lolo's here for you, and we're going to make it a better value. But look at every subtle, teeny tiny movement gives you some serious flash. No star filters. We don't believe in them. We let our diamonds do the talking. We don't need anything attached to the lens of a camera to make the diamonds look better. And we're the only ones in the biz that don't use them. So that's exciting. And this is all VS. When you work with VS, that's the diamond's job. That's what it's doing so well, and it's excelling. And we're going to make it better than even, watch this, because I think doing $12,300, fair enough. We're going to go lower than that. Half off, essentially, 12 G's. Watch this. It's not 10 grand, 9,000, 8,000. Shall we just give it away? Shall we just completely give it away for 30-point stones when those 30 pointers on their own, and you're getting 10 of them? And what were they? Weren't they 777? Like, right? When I had them loose? Well, 777 times 10 is easy. That's 7,770. That's where it should be. I'll give you the extra diamonds in free gold. But hold on. Call me early. Operators, will you do your verifications? Then let me know what happens, who takes it, because instead of 7,770, it's exactly where it should be if I'm just giving away free gold, free labor. Labor is something. There is something to that, by the way. It's pretty important. But do you know you're not even spending 7,770? Let's make that the second was. And then I'm going to give you, forget about TVON price, I'm going to give you a LOLO price, because that's all this is. I see the enthusiasm. We do have folks out there that are saying, give me the new. Give me the big, give me the bold, give me the bright, I want it. It's not even $7,700. It's not $69.99. I'll give it away, but you got to be on the phone lines ready to go, because this is a miracle. Can you imagine? I mean, I'm just going to say it from a jewelry retail standpoint. If somebody had 10 30-pointers, they would immediately make 5 pairs of earrings. And they would sell them as studs, and they would have 5 pairs of stud earrings that were 60 points total weight, and each pair of stud earrings would be $2,500. That's what would happen. And then you essentially get, how about 5 pairs of studs in a ring? That's like what this is. This is like you're wearing 5 pairs of stud earrings in one ring. Really good size, good quality, great quality, in one ring. $69.99, I don't think it's gone yet. I'll go lower. And we'll wow you here, because remember, bigger diamonds go for bigger price tags. That's how the diamond world works. It's exponential scales. When a diamond goes up a little bit, the price goes way up. So it's like little step, big jump. Little step in the carat weight, big jump in the price. It's not $69.99, $59.99, or watch this, it's not even going to be. How? This is not even $4,999. I'm not looking at this because I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm making up my own price for you tonight. Tony, you're so cute. You humor me. I like it. Because this has nothing to do with the TVON price. I sold these diamonds loose for $777 a piece. There are 10 of them, plus gold, plus extra diamonds, and I'm not asking $49.99 either. Take a look. It's not even going to be $4,999. Any gold you need, any size you want, and yet, if you hang up, you're calling back, because nobody saw this coming, including myself. We're going to make it even better than 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42. This is 308, but they're massive diamonds. Individually, you have 13 stones in the whole ring, 10 of which are just massive. And we're not asking for $42.99 either. The very first caller, let's do it. Not even $41.99. This is your moment. Take it. You'll wear it every day. You'll wear it every single day. And before you march on out there and get a little band with 308 made of 308, typically you'd have 308 individual 1-point stones in a 308 diamond band. Here there are 13 stones. Blow it out right now. I'll make it easy. As simple as it gets. Not even going to be $41.99 or $4,099. Blowout time. Make it $39.99. First caller, yes. Oh, wonderful. 70-pointer. Hey, Joshua. Thank you so much. And are we done with diamonds then after this one? What do you think? We've had just about everything you can have in a diamond ring style tonight. Solitaire. Now the huge ones. Then you have what? We have the big, the princess cuts. What a thrill to be able to bring something like this for you at $39.99. What a look. What a style. Here it is on the hand one more time, and let's give it 60 seconds left to shop it. Yes. Oh, good. Turquoise. Okay, then. Who was shopping with you? Thomas. I got a personal question to ask. Have we had any ladies shopping tonight? I mean, I'm thinking back, going, wait a minute. I haven't heard from everybody probably, but oh, that's Miss K, right? Miss K. See, Jess, I didn't commit it without knowing the first name. Yeah, I didn't quite commit that name to my memory. Oh, that's right, Miss K. So we had one lady. I like it. Tony, I like the clock too. I feel like I should go to Jamaica, put on my Rasta wear and just go hang, I don't know, don't worry, be happy kind of thing. Yeah, $39.99. All right, let's move to, do we want to see the big tansy? We have just a few minutes left in this hour. We also have the pink diamond wheel. I'll do that at the top of the hour for you. 1/4 carats and up. One last look at the diamond ring, the 308, not 308 stones, 13 stones. That's impressive. And again, look around. This is not just exclusive to us, where you see bigger diamonds go for more money. That's worldwide. That's everywhere you shop. You could be in Dubai. You could be in Monaco. You could be in France. You could be in, wherever. Pick a town. You could be in, rural Mississippi. And bigger diamonds are going to be more than smaller diamonds. And everything just goes exponential when there's a better quality too, right? Did you find any more ladies shopping with us? Or do we just find one? Is that it? Oh, good. What'd she pick up? I didn't hear from her. I didn't know. Oh, good. That's a familiar name. Hi, Charlene. Thank you. Oh, really? Oh, good. That's another diamond ring. Fabulous. She got the fabulous kite cut from our wheel. Okay. So take a look at what we have next. We're just going to bring out one of my specialties here. Do love this tanzanite, but also this bridge. There's just, I know we do a couple of different bridge mountings, but there's something about, it made a drive-by appearance earlier, a little cameo, and now it's here for real. Look at that. It was not a figment of your imagination. It was not a mirage. What you're seeing when this moves from left to right in this hypnotic way, watch when it goes left, look at that, what you're seeing at that, if you look at the stone, center of the stone out to the sides as it moves, it is exactly why this mounting, I think, is so perfect with this stone. Because what you're seeing, watch again, as it swings to your left here, and you see that. What's happening? Rainbows, brilliance, looks like fireworks. What happened? I thought it was Labor Day, not 4th of July. It is essentially one of the brightest ways to set already a top-notch blue wing block D. Item number here is 5219. It's a major stone. It's got exquisite color. And wait till you see this diamond weight, because yeah, I like it because it's got a carat 28 diamonds. But it's the way the diamonds show through it. Check that out. What other ring, and this is why a bridge, hate it or love it, a bridge does special things. And the diamonds are allowing, right? Not everything is everybody's cup of tea. It's what makes us all unique, right? Some people, you know, there's no rhyme or reason to it. Sometimes we like what we like and we don't like what we don't like, and we can't always figure out why, right? But this, I will say, I don't think anyone can deny this about the specialty nature of this particular bridge, because a lot of times the bridge sets it more into the gold. It's more sunken in. And it sets a little lower into where you still might have diamonds going underneath, but you don't really see a lot of elevation between the diamonds and the tanzanite. So then it doesn't really show you what's happening here, which is this like laser light show firework effect that's going on in your stone. If you're thinking, well, that's on TV. That's TV magic, right? That's what you see. That's the beauty. Essentially, here's a bridge where the diamonds and the gold, the bridge mounting, as we call it, is helping. It is giving new life and look to this tanzanite, and the tanzanite, conversely, is helping the bridge mounting look better. The diamonds look better. The tanzanite looks better. They look better, and they're doing their own separate things, but when they're combined, it's like explosive. It's just this feast for the eyes. It's like magic. It really is. It's like a magic bridge. And not all of our bridge mountings quite do that. They don't all achieve that same fundamental. So let's take a look at it. 616 is the size, and look at the reds. I cannot get enough. Who was shopping with you, Kevin? Ginger. Hi, Ginger. We heard from her earlier. She's one of our diamond lovers. I like it. I like her style. Hi, Ginger. Thank you so much. So here we are with the big blue wing, carat 28 in the diamonds as well. And it's done with, wow, 4 rows in diamonds underneath. Big row top and bottom as well. And any gold you want, we always suggest white gold. But look at that. That's what I'm talking about. See the open space there? You see that lift that it has? That would, if you set that Q-lit where it's like right above the diamonds, you're not going to get all this. And let me just help aid this stone. Look at that. We'll just stop it here for a minute. You see what's going on there? Look at the stone and watch what's happening through it. Hope everyone's seeing that at home, because it's the coolest aspect of this mounting. And there it happens over there too. And it happens through the bottom and the top, and the stone never. This pleochroism at work, never does it ever look any lighter from one angle than another. And that usually is what tanzanites do. You ever see us move them around here and they're like, oh yeah, and then suddenly you move them one way and it goes pale? That's just pleochroism. That's not a fault of the stone, but some stones are so stinking saturated that they never, ever, ever show a pale moment. They never have, like, they never show any weakness, right? That's the stone. And all we need to do right now is give you the luxury of having a dynamo in a ring. I think of museums. When I think of this bridge and the way it's elevated, I think of the last time I was at a museum, which was pre-pandemic. It was New York City. It was an incredible, you know, one of the big ones, right? And when you think about sculpture, modern art that's on display that you can't get within 10 feet of, that have the bulletproof glass around them, and you think about how do you display a great piece of artwork, a beautiful dimensional sculpture of some kind, you set it on a pedestal. You set it up, you put a spotlight on that piece. You may do it in your own home, right? You've all seen it at a beautiful museum, right? We've seen it in photographs. You set it on that pedestal, you shine the light on it, and you let that be the focal point. You know it's important because of the way. You could put a aluminum Coke can on a pedestal with a light on it and a halogen light beaming down, and everyone's going to stop and look and go, that looks important, right? It's a Jeff Koons, right? That's what it is. You can do anything, right? That's the beauty. Sometimes it's your presentation, right? It's the way you present it. You ever do that? Like, just imagine. Really, that's how I look at this mounting. It's such a beautiful, almost like a spectacle, but it's still a piece you wear. It's artwork that you wear, which is what jewelry should be. And we're going to do something, because I'm having no luck with these $99.99 price tags, as you've well seen. We're going to take it even lower. I might even do this, since I'm really weary of that last hour that's coming our way here, as we are rounding into a really incredible top of the hour with pink diamonds. Don't go anywhere, because you want to see those pink diamond blowouts. But I'm also going to get this a lot more accessible. So imagine at the museum and you see that piece of art and you think, oh, if only that was in my foyer. If only that was in my living room on display. And you have this fantasy in your mind of busting through the glass and taking it under your arm like a football and running out the door. That's what you're doing here. Because instead of divvying out and shelling out $99.99 on my show, you're going to get a better value, and there's one way to do it. Take a look. How do we get around 10,000? We make it an auction, and we send it on out, and we look for your participation, in which tonight and last night and over the weekend, I only had like one bidder. So come on in early, because what I want to do is, I think there's a reason we're getting one bidder, because it's still, again, that like, okay, well, that's what I expected at TVON. If I take you on a little trip here where we go a lot lower than where we should, we're going to get more people, because it happens every time. Y'all know a value when you see it. We're going to make this a value. You couldn't ask for a more top-notch tanzanite. This is the inside, by the way. This is why I recommend, you can see how wide the band is, so I do recommend always sizing up a half a size on this one. So trust me when I tell you, get a half a size larger than what you think you need so that it fits. Here's the case in point example. It's a size 6. It fits me like a 6 and like a 5.5. So that's where, again, because it's wider, you got to take that into account, and that's something we'll do for you. But this is not going to be a $7,500 open or a $6,500, $5,500, $4,500 open. There is just everything to love about the magic that takes place, and yet this is still wearable. This is not set up high in a point where you got to go, I'm worried it's not secure. It looks like it's floating there, doesn't it? But it's perfectly secure. It's got an entire basket of gold underneath it. It's got those 4 substantial prongs holding it, and there that all is. So you don't need to worry about any of that. This is still as wearable as any other big tanzanite, but at $4,500, we need an open, and yep, I know what you're demanding here is better value than you've ever seen before. And here we are in that last final few months here of Blue Wing Black D, as far as, you know, limited quantities of stones. Every time I see that move to the side, I just can't get enough. I think, again, boy, that's a cool mounting, right? It's such a stunner, and it's not $45,000 or $4,000 or $35,000 or $3,000. We know where a 6 carat 16 should go on its own loose. And now with this amazing diamond weight, 128 is not a small diamond weight to get, not to mention the way this is made and so many different gold elements coming together. How about this? Come on in. We need your help. We need your help. And I should have stopped a long time ago as far as where that open is trickling down to. $4,500 would have made a lot of sense. It's not going to be even $3,000 to open. We are getting this one started, and this is going to make it that big value that you look for in Blue Wing. Notice how this stone, though, remember, it's an oval that gives you every bit the saturation and tons of visible red flash. And when it's showing that on TV, you are in store for extra special saturation and flashes when it actually gets at home. It's not $3,000. Take a look. I have no luck with auctions anymore. My auction days might be numbered here, but we're going to try a lower open to see if we can't just get somebody. Probably not going to be 15, 25, 30 people, but we're going to get this gone. And instead of 3,000, we'll go to 29, 28, 27, 26. Make it 25. $100 to get it started. And we will look for that open in 60 seconds. However, if we do get the open and you're just a tad bit late and you're thinking, I've lost the chance, darn, why did I wait? Well, guess what? we'll do a very small increment and we'll make it a $25 increment so that there's no reason to sit back and go, oh, I missed the open, which by the way, we still don't have. You got 60 seconds to bring that open in, and think about what's at stake here on a 616 blue wing that does all of that for $2,500. And if you don't have a blue wing, get them now. Get them now, because while we're getting into that season where suddenly it's going to be a lot of people tuning in, looking for special gifts and special ways to add to their own collections and ways to commemorate the holiday season and whatnot, this is where you need to get in on our blue wings, because there's such a limited number of what's left, and 30 seconds remain to get in, and we're looking for 25 and we don't have it. And keep in mind where this gets you on a per carat level as well, that is really just undeniable here, because everyone else is charging, you know, $2,300 a carat out in wholesale, and yet this got to be just, you know, something we consider here. We're at $400 a carat, but there's a carat 28 in diamonds and a lot of gold to go with it there. That's where the value really shines. So come on in. We're looking for $99.99, but instead $2,500 to get it open, and we don't have it. So it's time to move on, I suppose. We have the top of the hour 7 minutes away. Just one short hour remaining in the show. Thanks again for being with us tonight. Let us know if you want to see anything in particular, because we had a little flurry of requests and then they've stopped. Keep them coming. We'd love to hear from you. There's a big markdown on a $299 ruby. I do have my most important yellow diamond that's here, my 201. It's certified. It's a carat 78 and other diamonds. It's a VS stone. All of that happening tonight as well. So last call. We had a caller. They bowed out. So here's what I'll do. We've got our final look. I tell you what, if it really makes a difference here, and we've really got to just kind of wow you here. We only about 6 minutes till the top of the hour, and we've got more wheels. We're going to do that pink diamond wheel, 25 pointers and up, all certified. I've got to give you a last call on this one. No, we're verifying here. We got a couple people talking about it. This could come down to whoever is that one bidder. So come on in if you're thinking about it. The thing to do is try it, because for those of you that are new, and we have so many of you that are new these days, let's get you in. Let's get you to try it, because, you know, I think a lot of people, if you find us a little later, which is what people typically do, because we're not a 24/7 kind of operation. So usually we're the last place you find on TV when you're always flipping up and down the dial and you got your favorites and you've been watching them for decades. We tend to be the last one you find, because we're not here as often, right? We're only here 3 hours a day, 6 days a week. So I think when you're newer and you just go, well, I've been burned by so many other places and it's never really as good on TV as what it is in person, or vice versa, this is where you know you got to try it, because I know the value, and I was foolish to put it this low. It's worth $99.99 on our show. It's now at $2,500 where we're just looking for an open, and that is worth so much more to get that level of tanzanite. So it's the best in the world. You can try it if you'd like. Here, let's go to a last look, and we'll give it 60 seconds more. 60 seconds more, and let's find out if we have a bidder, yes or no. We got a lot of people thinking about it, talking about it, hoping to get a big blue wing before it is too late, when we're sold out of them and we have no more left. And we don't want that to happen, because my goodness, then you're left with block Ds. And then you're going, well, I could have had a better one for less money. I mean, nothing really is worse than having to pay more for a lesser quality, because your opportunity is gone. So I don't want that to happen. Let's bring out the 201 that we have. In 30 seconds, we'll do it. We got the 201 VS Stone, GIA certified. It's got everything. Sometimes with the yellow diamond go, well, this one's good, but it doesn't have a cert. Or this one's good, but it's under 2 carats. Or this one's good, but it doesn't have a lot of diamond weight with it. We're going to bring you the everything ring. That's what I have dubbed this, the everything yellow diamond. We'll bring it all to you. It's just a few, 13 seconds away, so stay right there. We got it, and then we'll have the pink diamonds coming up as a wheel at the top of the hour. Okay, so next up, I don't know what to do on that tanzanite, but it's sticking with me. And that's okay, because I don't have one yet, so I'll take it. But here we go. Item number is 7487. Just the other day, I had a wheel, and I have no problem telling you this, because you probably were here and seeing it with me. And I had this wheel. It was on Sunday afternoon, and it was a few 2-carat stones. And this was the same size, but there was a reason this wasn't on the wheel, and that is because this also has a 178 diamond weight and a GIA certificate, and it states it as a VS. So this was that ring that you've seen. It's been $25,999. Let me make this quick and easy here. Some of you had this in mind. You were probably wondering, you thought, did it sell? Why wasn't it on that trio? Here's what I'm going to do. Since we had so many people asking about it, this is that highest end. Look at the color, first of all. Very important color here. Look at how, let me see if I have an example to show you, because they're usually far lighter, far less saturated than what you're seeing here. This is a really high-end yellow diamond. It's got that brilliance, that bright, that pop that's really, really, really well done. And you've got an exceptional 201. Here's the VS. Look at this. We're going to show you in the cert here because you got to see. It's not just, oh, I'm calling it a VS. No, it's a VS2. It's a cushion modified brilliant. It's a 6.5 by 7. It's a 201 W to X and VS2 quality. Then you've got no fluorescence, hugely important as well as a side note, and look at that clarity. Anything that you would have here is along the edge. Great cutters do really great jobs at masquerading any tiny inclusions that would be too obscure and too microscopic to see with the naked eye anyways, but they've really hid them under faceting because those black lines signify faceting. Here's the back of your stone, here's the front of your stone. That's if the stone were that big in actual real life. So they kind of blow it up, then they show you the details, and then of course these are your color grading scale and clarity grading scales that is uniform throughout the world that we use. And then of course this is your proportion of the stone if you're looking at the side profile. That is the GIA cert that comes with it. Very few 2 carat plusers, and the reason this was exempt was because this was that higher grade certified stone, clarity, color, all of it. Now you're also getting 178 in diamonds. That's the white diamond weight that's around it. So a very large halo, double rows down the sides. I'm doing it to it. $26,000 price tag because of the cert, because it's also 18 karat gold. So remember that. You're getting the 18 karat gold, the yellow and the white together with it. It's not $25,000. Call me early. There's one. It's going. We're taking a little departure from our white diamonds, getting into the fancy yellow here. It is the major piece, and if you're a reseller like I am, get it, because you got money to be made, and that's sometimes what it is all about, is a lot of the people in the business, they're shopping with us, especially in diamonds. Take a look. It's so funny. Everyone says in the diamond wholesale business, they go, well, this is a busy time of year. We're busy because everyone, you know, they're selling to the stores that are all creating for the holidays, so they can sell to the consumer and mark those prices up. And so the diamond world is a busy one right now. They're busy with their own, you know, customers and whatnot, where they've got that, you know, the holiday season is upon them, where they're getting busy there. So a lot of times now, you don't have to fight with those different dealers like you would the other, you know, the other 9 months of the year, right? You've got a chance to pick it up right now. It's not going to be, and it's $379 total weight here. So that's impressive. Almost 4 carats in diamonds. Take a look at that inside finishing here that you have. There's the inside. There's your, I was going to say hollow. It's a solid gold. And then you've got your beautiful double row there, and then that massive row around it. It's not going to be $25,000. That is my price of old. That is what I'm supposed to get. It's right here on the bag. I'm taking it down right now. And here's the value of the night on a yellow diamond when there are very few 2 carat plusers left. So what you need to do is dial in early if you think you want one of these 2 carats, because we're down to just a couple of them. That is what we have remaining. So here's how we do it. I'm making it $9,999. A $16,000 savings for one of y'all tonight. That's the way we do it. And we'll make it the same price of all those other pieces we had just to get it at home right now. $99.99. And this is what it looks like on the hand. Enjoy. Enjoy it, because this is the one. It's going, and it's going tonight. You know that much. We can't keep a 2 carat in stock. Can't do that when these values come down to under $10,000 to get something like this. Enjoy. $99.99. Wow, what a piece. What a value. What would you like to see in our last hour? We're already there. 59 minutes and counting. So give us a call with requests that you might have. We do have yellow diamond drop earrings that are a lot of fun. They're designer. They're drippy. They're really drippy. They got a lot going on. It's like a beautiful ruffle of diamonds with great dimension. Loving those. Let us know if you'd like to see anything recap from the show as well. If we can help you at all with anything, something you need to see, whatever. You need a signet ring. We got signet rings here as well. If you ever need to buy my signet ring, it's something that I wear, but we've made our own version here to get for all of you. So don't ever hesitate to call in your own signet ring as well. And then you got to just take a look at that big tanzanite one more time. Tell me why or how that's even here at 2,500 open. I have no idea. You could really, truly, I get shocked a lot up here, but I got to tell you, that tanzanite for $2,500 to get it started, amazing. All right, coming up, let's get to our yellow diamond earrings. We got something fun here. You might not have seen these. I've never shown them, so it doesn't look like they've been on the air here. And there's a reason for that. So as I move aside here, and we've got our last hour upon us, and there's a reason, quite frankly, sometimes they don't sit very well on the air. You know, it's like, it doesn't really sit properly. So good news is I have an ear, and it's got a hole in it. And so I'll put them in. That's when you'll really start to see them shine. Got several holes. How many you need? We got a lot of them going on. So this is where you've got 6745, and they're just a pain in the you-know-what to show and display, but we got to get a really, really, really cool idea. So this is special. Let me show them on, because they're going to be, well, first on the hand, because there's going to be a left and a right design, and so you can see what's really intended here by the designer is to have the kind of flat side, and you can do what you want, but there's meant to be that beautiful scalloped edge, that kind of curved side. It's supposed to go outside the face. So this would be, you know, on the side where, you know, closer to your cheek here, and this is the outside. Starts with diamonds, ends with diamonds. There's a combination of yellow and white together at 6745. Let's do this. It's going to be, wow, 104 in yellow, 79 in white. So how nice to have the majority of your diamond weight in the yellow diamonds, which is an upgrade. It's, wow, this is really cool. They have been $49.99. And of course, that makes sense. Wait till you see the inside. Look at the finishing they have all the way through. I mean, this is not just little lightweight tinny gold. This has got some nice carat weight to it. I'll show you the other one as well. We'll show them here up close. We'll get you all the looks. I want to show you the inside here. Also the mega diamonds. I mean, I do appreciate that there's your finishing, but then you have that really substantial hoop in the front. I mean, notice we didn't just do a light pave. You've got a really good look there in the white diamonds. So what I'm going to do is I'll borrow the other one here, and that'll be situated the proper way so you can see them on. Real quick measurement for you. First time it looks like they've been on the air. So how about this? And there's a reason why I've been avoiding them. It's because they're a little more money than what we would typically do, because they're big, they're elaborate, they've got this big ruffle design. That's all dimensional. 1.5 inches is your total top to bottom length, and then you can go back up close here and then see that way that it's almost like a striped look here. They really go alternating yellow and white, and even within the pave of that ruffle, they have larger diamonds. This is not a teeny tiny little speck of a diamond here throughout the earring. They're really well done, and they're not going to be $49.99. Here's the best part of all. We're just going to try something, and you guys really shocked me with that whole Tanzanite deal. So what I'm going to do right now is let's see if we can't just get rolling here on an auction. Do you see what I mean about having one side, kind of that flat side here, kind of closer to the facial features, and then you've got the diamonds that really kind of cascade their way out. So you've got a really good look. But just to give you kind of an idea of how they look from a distance, let's make it really easy right now. I'm not going to get $49.99. There's no way. So let's help you out right now. Very first caller, let's go back to the wheel and take a look close up. Yellow and white, well, there's that striped effect. Of course, they'd look great with that ring we just had, but so many of you have our yellow diamond pieces already. This is really done well. You know, so many designer styles do this kind of look. We have made these so that they're done right. And you can see here, let me show you this angle so you can really see that dimension I'm talking about, how it really is a dimensional wraparound design. Hi, Christine. Yeah, too big? Okay. Like width-wise or height-wise? Height-wise. You got it. Does she prefer millimeters or inches, or what's she comfortable denomination-wise? Okay, let me go grab that Tanzanite for her. Wanted to show you the ins and outs here. There's the side detail. Here's what I'm going to do. We have got, well, we got one pair, so let's do something wild here. You ready? Let me just show them together on the hand here so you can see how the two are going to look side by side as a pair, sitting the right way, as they will look in your ear. I'm going to try something wild here, Sherry, and I'll get you that measurement here coming up. I'll try that on for you. Let's do something wild here. I'm going to make it easy. I was just calculating the total diamond weight here. Don't we have a Karat 83 in diamonds? If they were all white diamonds, that's one thing. Most of those are yellows, natural, start at $1,500 bucks. Let's start at 15. A 1.5 inch gorgeous designer drop earring. That is special. And yet, $1,500, make it $5 increments. Doesn't matter. We got to make sure we get an open on the auction. And Sherry, just give me 1 second to get another hand here because I'm going to try to do that as well. It's really, really special. And let's see if we got the open at $1,500. This is just to see if we still got anybody out there with us now that we're in the final hour of our Thursday. Look at this. I mean, how stunning are these together? They almost look like designer ruffles. They look almost like sails. Let me just try on the tanzanite for her again. It does sit up a little higher. I don't know, what does Sherry, does she do a lot of work with her hands every day? Is she in the nursing industry? I should know this. We email a lot, and quite frankly, I don't know if she's got an occupation or if she's retired, but let me show you this. And then it's going to be really awkward for me to put a ruler here in the right angle, so I'll do that on my own. But then I want to show you here. Now, do you see how it's actually got layers of gold and diamonds? So you see there's that initial layer where you have your 4 rows of pave that sits on top of the hand. Then there are 2 kind of elevated rows above that. Then your tanzanite will sit a little higher than that as well. The total, though, height goes no more than a 1/4 inch off the hand. So 1/4 inch, pretty insignificant there. I do think that if it's something if you're really working, like if you're a chef or if you're a preschool teacher or if you're a nurse or any occupation where you're really working with your hands every day, all day, it's probably not the ring you would wear for daily wear. But if you are just, again, really enjoying the big presence of a tanzanite, yes. I think then, yeah, I think that, as long as you're not doing, I think you could wear it every day then. It's definitely not, that casual, just throw it on vibe. It's got some significant, substance to it, but I don't think it's going to be, super, and again, this is the beauty of, as much as I try with all my might to describe things and answer your questions, it's never like, it's going to be until you try it on. And so that's why we have a money-back guarantee. And if we don't have $1,500 as an open, I threw it out there. I thought we'd try it. Oh, my goodness. Listen, tell a friend about Thursday nights. Wow. There are values to be had. And if you already got your own pair of yellow and white diamond earrings, I totally understand. But if you are loving this look, a dynamic, is that really a $5? It doesn't even matter, because unless we get $1,500 to start, it doesn't matter what the increment is. Am I right? It's a moot point. We just are looking for that open. I don't have it at $1,500, and nope, we do not. Okay, so I'll move on. Or should we give it 60 seconds? Because I've been kind of back and forth with our tanzanite and our earrings, but this is the earring to own. There's 104 in the yellow, 79 in the white, and it's all in a beautiful 2-tone gold earring that wasn't pulling. It's not heavy. It's not a massive earring. It just gives you some style. It's style beyond a hoop and a stud, right? A drop is different. And when you have that fold over design, there it is. I think that's that extra delay we're talking about. That little delay with the broadcast, delay with the phone lines that I'm not used to, considering this is, we're only in hour number 3 of our new phone lines. So yes, question. Okay, so we are verifying the open. Let's see if we officially have the open. And I think, so explain to me, Victor, do you know what's going on? Because the board, I thought that number would correspond with how many people are on the phone lines in the top left. That doesn't seem like it's been jiving at all tonight. Huh? Which one? Oh, I have to add both of those different monitors together? Oh, really? Oh, that's why there's 2, Tony. So what's left monitor mean? Does that just mean Jess's phone alone? And then the other monitor is everyone else? Or what? Explain. No, seriously. I thought it was what? Everyone in the room. Oh, we have people working remotely right now. No, I know exactly. I'm going to stop asking questions. You know I do too much of that anyways. I'm supposed to shut my mouth, except for the 3 hours I'm up here, and I'm only supposed to talk about jewelry. Don't ask questions. Don't make suggestions. Just do your job. Just talk jewelry. So $1,500 we have. Go ahead and give it 60 seconds. Let's give it a final call. So are you, Kevin, on something else? Help me explain. You're on, okay, because the board is confusing me now. I thought I had it all figured out because there's numbers on a board, and I've been working with them for a long time. But this is, I got to do the arithmetic. Oh, darn it. The one I could see is the only, I thought I could only rely on that one. But listen, I can still get my squat workout in to see that other board like I've been doing for 6 years here. So this is good. This is good. All righty. And a 1, and a 2, and a ping. Do you have any hand weights that I can use while I do my workout up here? Because I'm needing to look at that board too. You do? Get me some, I need some weights. Then I can build those muscles while I work. I need the arms to match the legs, you know? It's got to all work together. All right, so we have our final 18 seconds. Who else is verifying? Anybody thinking about those earrings? Do you want to see them on again? On the hand again? Inch and a half? $5,000 earrings for $1,500. Who is it? Hi, Christy. Tanzanite, should we put it back up? Christine, should we put it back up? She's done. She doesn't want the tansy. Okay. Well, she shared her handbag with me today, though. I got to see her handbag, her new handbag. So, you know, that made my day. All right, 15 going once, twice, 3 times. Sold! Congratulations. I guess I'm not supposed to put this back up, but I really want to. Jalen, could you register me real quick? Or is that just weird? Is that weird? I mean, would it be totally, seriously guys, I know technically speaking, I'm not allowed to bid, but I am thinking about running out the building, ripping my microphone off, telling someone to take over and going and bidding on this ring, because that is how good I work here. And I could never score that ring for $2,500, and we still don't have an open. So I just wanted to remind you, maybe you just popped in at this last hour. Maybe you missed the hoopla around the 616. Well, $2,500 to open that ring up, where it's not one of those so-so. It's not one of those so-so blue wings. It is a beautiful, grown, stunning blue wing, black D, best of the best, 16 with a carat 28 in diamonds and a lot of gold. Okay, we're going to move on. Yeah, this is the good stuff here. We're going to talk about a quick circle style. I do have that pink diamond wheel, and I know, I got caught up in that auction, so we're a little behind on my fabulous pink diamond wheel, but I have good news. 3 stones that are all a quarter carat or larger, and every single one of them is GIA certified. I love it, because these are not all pink diamonds are, right? Pink diamonds don't have to be. We always ask, just like our white diamonds and our yellow diamonds, we have both, and we try to do that. We consciously make a decision to do that so that if you go, I don't need a cert, then you have a better value. If you go, I want a cert, then you have that opportunity. Because certs are important with diamonds, and especially the higher end you go, the bigger priority it is to get a cert. Let's show these to you. Best value I can bring you on a pink diamond that's this size. It is that simple. You've been hearing, we are really seeing a lot of pink diamonds go. And I think it's because people are really starting to understand. I think you've looked around. I think you know the reality of the situation is that pink diamonds. Jalen, did you want to talk about the tanzanite? Yeah, you did. Why did I felt it. Like maybe, do they want to bid on my behalf? Is it a family member? Is it a relative? Is it somebody you want? They hung up. Perfect. Okay, definitely a relative. They were just pranking me. They're like, yeah, this will be fun. Let me show you my pink diamonds. Did they hang up? They did? Okay, that's what I thought. All right, so probably not a relative. Okay, somebody who'd like to be a relative. Okay, let's go ahead and show you pink diamonds. I have 3, and like I was saying, I think what you're doing is you're recognizing what's happening in the pink diamond world. And even if you looked months ago, 6 months ago, 1 month ago, you might be thinking, I've noticed they've gone up. Yeah, and they're going to continue to. And we have got 3 that are all within the same kind of size range so that you're picking out your favorite. And I might just have to I think maybe we should do this. Go ahead, Spencer. Oh, wait, so, okay, do you think that's maybe who you had too? He called back? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we have somebody who called in who's interested in starting the Tanzanite auction. So should we do that now, or should we, okay, so let's do that now, and then hold the thought on the pink diamonds here because Dennis is on the line. Let's show it to you. Here we go. So we're gonna try this one more time. Please don't go anywhere because this will be quick. Now, Spencer, you find out if he really does want to give us that $2,500 open. Okay, he does. So we officially have the open at 25. And what I want to do now is make this as quick as possible since it's had a lot of airtime. And we know Dennis now is in the lead and in it to win it, and he's ready to go. But you still have an opportunity here to challenge with a $25 increment. Okay, so Victor, help me. it says 0 and 0, but Spencer's on the line. So help me understand, because 0 and 0, and I'm a USC grad, equals 0. And so now we have one call, or did he hang up? He hung up. Okay, it's a prank caller. We don't need to do this. Okay, let's go back to Pink Diamonds. This is the fun of live TV. Don't give me that look, Jalen. You're part of this. We have, just a good thing I looked up on the board there, because I thought, now if we have a caller and the board tells me 0, then I gotta relearn this. Okay, so good. We have no caller. Let's move on. Now, Dennis, if we just got disconnected, if it's a bad connection, you can call us back. But I want to show you, let's go to our Pink Diamonds, because we probably have a lot of our collectors ready to go. I'm going to show you everything I have that's certified in this size. Here's a cushion cut rectangle. So if you're wondering difference between left and right, different shape cushion cuts. One's more square, left side. One's more rectangular, right side. And that's the difference. They all have certs, and I will show them to you. Get ready, get ready, get ready. This is going to be good. And yet, every single one, hey, Jeffrey, nice to see you. Is my mom watching TV on tonight? No, she's definitely not. She's been watching the U.S. Open or the Mets for the last 3 days. So yes, no, she is definitely not watching tonight. She's definitely not watching, yeah. Although she said she wasn't as into the doubles as she is into, the singles, but she did tell me that. So maybe she's half watching. And it's probably a better thing she's not, because, this is not, she's probably going, I have no connection to that woman up there tonight. She's off the rails tonight. I don't know what happened to my professional daughter up there. But here we are with our 3 Pink Diamonds, and I'm going to make up lack of professionalism. Listen, we're trying to get these new phones working, and I hope that they got some luck in them, because this is where we're going to talk about a 26 or a 25 pointer. Let me walk you through. We're going to start with the left side. The square cut you see over here, 26 pointer. That's a 26 point with 18 points in pink diamond in the halo and 55 in the white. Then we go over here to the pear shape. The pear shape's a 25 pointer. It's got 20 points in the pink, 61 in the white. Then we go to the rectangular cushion. That is a really nice saturation. Can we all just agree on that? Very, very good. If you really prioritize color, you're going to really seriously think about that cushion cut rectangle. And that's going to be a 25 pointer as well. And that'll be a 25 point pink diamond halo. And then another 62 points in white diamonds around it. Any one you want, they're all the same price. They all have GIA certs. Where should we start? Let's start with the square cushion. I'm going to pop in a cert here on each one. Hi, Jeff. Nice to... Thank you, Jeff. Maybe that's what everyone is watching instead of me. So yeah, you made me feel a little bit better. He says, well, I'm watching both too, so that's great. Well, thank you. We appreciate you half watching. I appreciate that. I'll take a half viewer over no viewers all day. But take a look. I know it's very exciting. Go Serena, right? So here we go with our cushion cut. And look at this, 3.5. So again, square, right? 3.5 by 3.5. And then you've got 26 point. That is the largest. It's a light pink and it's in SI2. And you're not going to see any of those inclusions. This would be how you'd have to blow it up to that size to see any of those inclusions, and that's why we map them out. That's what's really a part of what's so great about a great cert. Then we also have the pear shape, which is our 25 pointer. Again, I'm only telling you the center stone weights. You're obviously getting a lot of diamond weight around that as well, but I think what you're judging here is definitely the center stone. Here's the pear shape. It's a pear modified brilliant, a 3 by 5.2, 25 point very light pink SI2, and there's your diagram as well. Again, no fluorescence. That's very important. Then we have in finale here, we have the cushion cut on the right side. A little more elongated cushion. It's a 25 pointer. They're calling it a cut cornered rectangular modified brilliant. It's a mouthful, but it's really pretty, and it says faint pink. Well, how ironic, because that looks to me, and maybe I might be going colorblind, but I got to tell you, my eyes are pretty good. So unless that changed in the last few hours, that stone, the radiant, well, the cut cornered rectangular modified brilliant, looks like the darkest color to me. And we're, showing them side by side so you can make that evaluation. How about that clarity? SI2, okay, GIA. I mean, I'm going with you, but look at that. That's a really clean SI2. Really clean. So that's a little pop of the certs that you've got to correspond with these 3 rings. And whichever one you love, here's what we're going to do. Oh, my goodness. This is so good. Because every single one of these pieces, which have been $99.99, $99.99, and $99.99, even keel, right? We have one of each. Let me also turn each one around because, you know, the whole point is to pick your favorite of the three. Let me just show you that they're equal in under galleries. They all have a really stunning under gallery. They're all in 14 karat two-tone gold. I can give you the carat weights as you maybe kind of narrow it down into your favorite. Let's talk about them. But when they're not going to be $99.99, thank you. 26 pointer may already be verifying. How about that? That's 6229 right there. And then we're going to do better than even 99. Half off is 49.99. I'm making them better than that. This is our best value we've ever had on the big pink diamonds. It's your chance to pick them up right now. They're not 49. They're not even 39.99. This is wild. It is, once again, we're getting to like 2 millimeter gold band by itself territory here with these prices. It's not 39. They're not 38.99. Call me and tell me because we already have the 26 pointer gone. This one's gone. Pear shape or cushion that's more elongated or left. Tell me which one you love. Time to dial in. They're not even 38.88. This is as low as they can go. Don't you love that? Knowing you don't have to wait another 5 months. You don't have to wait until a Black Friday sale event. You know right now it's a pink diamond. They're big sizes. They're all a 1/4 carat and up. So you know, I am telling you, this is the lowest price we can give you. It's the best. So there's no waiting, because if you wait, you might miss out, right? Somebody else is going to have that keen eye and they're going to grab it, and we don't want you to miss out because we have nothing else left. What we have is what we have in pink diamonds, and they're flying. We still have the 102 if you want to see it as well. That's down to under $65,000. Here's what I'll do instead of $38.88. Instead of $37.99, watch this. Make them easy, $37.77 for your choice of. And Jess is taking the cushion cut square right here. I'm going to try it on for them here as well. And then let me know if you want the more elongated cushion or if you want the pear shape. Jess, congratulations to your caller. There's that 26 pointer. Now the other two here that we have remaining are 25 points each. Let me know what your favorite is, and we'll help you. What a great, great, great value. $37.77. 30 and 60 seconds should probably do it here. Don't hesitate to let me know what you need on the carat weights for the individual ones here. Also, again, the certs, we can pop those in for another look if you missed it the first time around. We'll let you know where they stand. Let me move these to the center, and then we'll show you a little bit closer. And I'm just, for whatever reason, I don't know, I like the shorter one on the left and the taller one on the right. I don't know why. But there they are. So $37.77, and we're verifying on both. The final two remaining here. Verifying. Call me now. I just think, boy, those saturations are actually, they're both really saturated stones, pretty even on their saturation there, aren't they? And then all that finished under gallery, you get that no matter what. You have a pink diamond halo to start. That's always there. You've got the white diamond outer halo, which really makes it, you know, adds a lot of contrast, dresses it up, makes it a nice bigger ring overall. Can we help you with either of those? Maybe show them individually or try them on again for you, Kevin or Virginia? Yeah. The tan. Did we not do that already? Didn't we do that? Okay, good, because I thought I was losing my mind for a minute. Did we do the tanzanite ring? Didn't we do that? We did bring it back out, right? And we gave it a final clock, or did I not final clock it? Did we sell it? We sold it, right? We didn't sell it. That's right. We got that phantom. So is this Dennis or somebody else? It is. Are we having phone problems? Is it on our end? Is it on his end? Where are the phone problems tonight? Okay. I mean, I think it's his third time calling that I know about, Kevin. That's why I ask. We do have new phones. Like, you know, they're like 3 hours old. So they might be cranky or something, or not used to this tremendous call volume. I'm not sure which. So we're waiting on the tanzanite? All right, we got callers, but they're waiting on the tanzanite. Let's bring it back. I know this is like the 8th time it's been back, but can we take it one more time? We got to get it at home. So, you know, let's bring it back. And here we go again. Item numbers, you got it. Tony's got it memorized. He's like, oh, you could ask me 5 years from now, and I'll know. 616, 5219. It's the bridge that just, is he there? Okay. It looked like that phone was going right back down. All right, so we have the open. Officially, right? We got it, 25. So he's back. Question. of the two left. I mean, did you see them together? Because I was really thinking, I'm going to tell you point blank, it's the cushion. Cushion. It's the cushion. Like, that's not even, I'm not going to debate it. I'm looking at him in person, away from camera, away from light. It's the cushion. What? Between those two. I'm looking at them right now. They're right here. It's 100%. I said it on camera. I'll say it again. It's the cushion cut is the darker of the two. Yeah, the cushion cut. And I'll show them again, Virginia, because I think we've got the open. I think what I'm going to do is give this a final 2 minutes if anybody else wants to, come on in. And then we can always show the pink diamonds again. It's just we got Dennis over here wanting tanzanite. We got you over there wanting pink diamonds. But yeah, you got it. Cushion cut. And let me know if they want to see them again. But I thought both away from the light and in the light, the cushion's the darker of the two pink diamonds left. So the radiant, that elongated cushion cut is already sold. And we have the pear shape left. But right now, we're back to this tanzanite. I know if you're having a deja vu, do not be alarmed. It has just been here a bunch, and we're going to get it home right now. So what we're going to do, if you think you want to dial in, you want to place a bid here for $25 increments, we're going to give it in 2 minutes. And then we're done. And then it'll be gone. And how about this? A final 2 minutes on this major 616. And thank you so much on the cushion. And your cushion was 6230, by the way, Virginia. So just the pear shape remaining, that 25-point pear shape. Certified. So last call on the tanzanite now. I'm going to try this one on the hand again for you as well, so you can see what that's all about. And then we are ready to rock and roll. But it is time right now to get in. 2,500 only, and this is what I love about it. What you're seeing. Do you watch the stone? It goes beautiful violet, intense, neon purple, blue, red. And then you see it from the side, and it just, that's the diamonds. You are seeing your it doesn't take away from the stone. It doesn't show a lighter color or a lighter version of the tanzanite. It's still as dark, it's still as saturated, but you have this incredible effect. And if you think you're only going to see that on camera, I have sold this mounting countless numbers of times. It does this in person. It is fascinating. You still have the saturation level you want in the ultimate Blue Wing Block D. You've got the bridge mounting. You've got the stunning look. And get a half a size larger. This is my normal size 6. It's too small. It's also like 8,000 degrees in the studio. So again, it's really hot here in California. I think you probably heard on the national news. We're having a little situation with a heat dome. And so, Tony, I can only imagine how you're feeling back there. It's warm in here, even with the air on. It's like it can't cope. When I drove home last night, it was still 100 degrees outside, and it was 11 at night. It was like, oh, yeah, even Peanut, Chihuahua, never, ever hot. She was panting all night long in the house. It was crazy. She wasn't out in the driveway. She was in the house, in the air conditioning. It was still that hot. So $2,500 we have. Looks like it may be going. So my point is get a half size bigger, because it's really, we want it to fit. We do the free sizing so that the second it arrives and you open the box, it'll slip on your finger and you'll wear it forever and you'll love it. So we like to do that for you. So just on this one, go up a half a size bigger. I know it sounds crazy, but you got to do it because it's that wide of a mounting. So extra gold, and yet you're not paying for the sizing. So 25 going once, twice, 3 times. Nobody else. We're done. Sold. Congratulations. And one quick reminder. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you for persevering with us, because I know that took several rounds, and thank you so much. Look at this. This is my last of the pink diamonds. So if the pear shape is the one that's caught your attention here, just want to bring it to you, 6227, up close and personal. See what it's all about. Check it out with that saturation of that 25-point pear. And then you get the double halo, of course, pink and then white together. All 14 karat two-tone gold as well, and really nicely done. That's our quarter carat stone. Then it has 20 points in pink, 61 in the white. And their yellow diamond, remember we brought you that certified VS yellow diamond, that's still here too. But speaking of, oh, and one more thing, there happens to be a 33-pointer. I did flash it earlier. Let me show it again, because there's one pendant that's going to be that square cushion that also has a GIA cert. So we're all about the GIA certs tonight, our pink diamonds. Let me show you this one in full. There's the 33. So we just went up in size, and I know this is going to be tough to top what we just did. We are showing you a larger stone here. This is still going to have a cert to go with it, and it is an SI2. It's item number 7123. It'll be our 33-point cushion cut square SI2 pink diamond 107 of all white diamonds around it. Well, no additional pinks here, but you've got that great rose gold setting for that pink diamond itself. Here's how it does look from the side. Just want to see the levels that are, you know, kind of tiered ever so slightly. Boy, you're really getting a good look at that saturation on that pink. And then let's show you on the hand. It's got a great veil, also done in diamonds. Great finishing on the inside as well. This is what it looks like from a distance. Here we'll give you a measurement on it. Only now 28 minutes left in the show, so we'll definitely we'll be taking requests here for the rest of the night if you got them or any recap you want to see again. But just under an inch top to bottom with that great veil, and we're going to make it, well, I'm going to try to make it make sense with what we just did on quarter carats. I've got it for $74.99 as our discount this evening. Let's try to take it a little bit lower than that. And all you have to do is dial in. Let's go back up close and show you the inside as well, because I want you to see the under gallery. You know, when you have a pendant and it's sitting on the décolleté, you want it to be as comfortable as possible. This really does that for you, where you've got that really good look. What do you think? What do we think? What do we think? Very nice. Tell you what, if anybody would like that one, it's 1/3 of a carat. I've got the cert to pop in here for a look as well, so you can see. We always like those certs because it tells you everything you ever need to know about your fancy colored diamond. Here it is. Here's your cert on the hand here. You got a faint pink 33 pointer. It's also basically a 4mm, almost 3.9 by 3.8, SI2, and no fluorescence, inscribed stone as they typically are. A nice up close look at your cushion cut and your clarity characteristics there, and then right above that, your clarity grading scale and your diamond color scale. That's for the color diamonds of the world. Let's take a look here and show you what we've got here in that gorgeous saturated pink. I think it is the identical match to what I ended 24 hours ago. I was ending the show with a beautiful 33-point cushion cut square in a ring. Here's the same stone, essentially. It's not the same exact stone, but it's the same size, same cut. It's in a pendant to match. We'll make it less than 74 or 7,000 or 69 or 59 or even $49.99. And this is a big stone hitting that 1/3 of a carat mark exactly. We'll take it even lower than $49.99, or even, watch this, it's wild. We'll make it $3,999 for the 1/3 of a carat. And those white diamonds as well, a 107 white diamond weight in that double halo. And let's not forget about the veil as well. You get it all. So really special look there, and $39.99. Okay, so had to bring that out just to match along with all these pink diamond values we have tonight. Also, a quick wheel. You got to see this wheel. A museum wheel for the ages. A really special way to get you 4 incredible pieces, including we'll have another oval tanzanite that's about 6 carats. And then we've got emerald, pink diamonds paired up. This is interesting. Pink diamonds, but 2 of them together. All right, so let me bring you the wheel here, and we're going to start right there. Pink diamonds, 2 of them in pear shapes together in a bypass design. That's one option. Then we also have, and we're going to need a lot of room on this museum wheel, that's for sure. So a really, really, really good look. But you are talking about 2 stones. Gosh, I'm going on memory here, but I think they're 9 points each, right? 18 points total. And get ready for the markdown, because this museum wheel intended to make sure they all go. We're also going to see another rarity. It's a yellow diamond, but what makes this really rare is the fact this yellow diamond is a round. And then it's swirling with pave, more yellow and white diamonds swirling and wrapping around and around and around and around. And then we have that other tanzanite I was telling you about. Here it is. A blue wing, block D, oval with the classic halo. And then, so maybe if the bridge was, yeah, because everyone's got their thing with the bridge. Sometimes if it's just a little too big or too wide or too heavy for you, there's a great way to do a 6 carat with a just classic halo design. And then where are we going to put them? They're all so big. There's my stunning emerald. So museum wheel, you bet it is. And that is a 70-point yellow, round brilliant. We know we don't see a lot of big yellow diamonds in the rounds. We've only had one other one, and it sold this past weekend. So now we're down to 1 round, and you're looking at it. Then we've got the pear shapes together. Then we have the big emerald, also a pear shape. Ooh, that emerald is a 201, very nice size to that emerald, pear-shaped stone. And also, well, there's more. The big tanzanite, that oval is a 6 carat 04, 72 points in diamonds around it. The yellow diamond round, that's a 71 pointer. So I said 70, forgive me, it's 71. Then you get 59 points in yellow diamonds and another 107. So your total diamond weight in that ring is gigantic. We're so thrilled to bring it to you. And then we also have the big emerald, 201, 46 points in diamonds. Let me know what we're thinking about, because this wheel, wow, look at that inside. That's all done in the 18 karat gold, no less. So we're talking about a high-end piece overall. That should be, well, look at this, $69.99, $89.99, $99.99, and another $89.99. So that's where they started. That's where we go ordinarily. Instead, it's time to go. We have like 23 minutes left, so we're ready to help you own any of these pieces you'd like. It's time to dial in if you are really looking and craving that museum piece. But actually, it's where some of the bigger values happen proportionally, because you can really take these on down. So it is time to get your favorite. At least maybe tell your operator where you're thinking, because this is where you get first dibs. It's going to be highly valuable to be on the phone lines ready to go when there are so few to go around, right? One of each. So call us right now, and you can change gold color. Really, on a couple of these, it's about the museum style. That would be the pink and the yellow diamonds. Those have got to stay as they are, because you're combining the gold color to match the diamonds themselves, white or yellow, pink or white. So that's really where you want to leave those as is. The emerald can be changed, the tanzanite can be changed, but this is what it's all going to boil down to. One major value. Call me with your favorite right about now, because they're not going to be $89.99 a piece. That was my lowest. Here we go. And then we've got one request to get to as well. So we'll wrap this up in a hurry. Did she see the opal we had earlier, though? Did she see that stunning, transparent, brown, red stone? Okay, let me know, Sharon, if you missed it earlier, because we got a really good opal earlier, and I think it's still here. But let's get these out the door right now. Not even $89, $79, $69, $59, $49, $39, $29.99. They should go. We're going to make them even better than that. This is so much value on each and every one. I mean, if there was ever a time to go like one of each on a wheel, it's right now. But you don't need to. Just get your favorite. Just get it down to one favorite. And if it really only boils down to two, my goal is to make this value so good you can get both. Now remember, with that, actually, I underestimated these diamonds. This is the 29 point among the two. They're almost 15 points a piece on those pinks. 29 on your pear shapes. Remember, that's also in 18 karat gold. You have nearly 15 points on each of your pairs, plus the halo is another 29 points. Then you've got 2 carats in white diamonds. So all together, you're getting 258 in diamonds in that pink and white diamond ring. Think about that, 258. We're at $29.99 right now. On the yellow diamond, you get a 71 point center round brilliant. That's amazing. But then you get another 59 points. And then you're getting the 107. So this is really important as well, because you're going to have so much incredible diamond weight here on the yellow diamond, and it wraps around. You've got the pave, and that's all starting with that huge 71 pointer, which we just don't see those sizes very often. That yellow and white is going to give you 237 in total diamond weight. Then you got your 201 emerald and the 604 in the tanzanite, and nobody's at $29.99. Well, we're bringing it. End of the show here. Big finale on our Thursday. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, because these are not going to stick around at 29, 28, 27, 26. I'll just keep going. We got to make a deal happen. It's our big finale of the show. We got Sharon's request coming up next. I don't want you to miss out on these. Call us early. Think about the 18 karat gold alone in that pink and white diamond ring. It really is like 2 rings wrapped around your finger, but they meet in the middle, and they're creating that stunning bypass style. Take your favorite. They're not $26.99 either. We're going even lower. If you haven't dialed, it's time to go to it, because there are mega, mega values. They've been happening all night long. This is not new, right? Maybe we need to have normal values before we bring out the best of the best. This is just as the show has progressed and gone on, these values seem to just be getting better. And this wheel really illustrates that, doesn't it? 26, 25.99. Let's look and remember the carat weights in total you have on the pink and the white. I mean, those are really designer custom pieces that I want you to really think about here, because is something like that going to come back when it's under $25.99? And yes, I'm going lower than that. Here's our 71 point yellow diamond wrapped with swirls of yellow and white diamonds pave. That's such a fun ring, like a big medallion. I'll make them $2,499 while they last. We got opals coming up. What's she looking for there, Christine? Oh, okay, so crystal, or does she want some body color? Crystal is like that clear-ish white stone, kind of like a clear, transparent, translucent stone. Then I have a green base, and then we have the brown base as well. So we want to go a little less than okay, let's just bring out some opals. We'll bring them out. Let me know what you want off this wheel. Let me just try on this pink and white diamond ring for a moment, and just remind you here that that's 29 points. That means, they're almost 15 points apiece on the pear shapes individually. You get 2 of them, and there they are, all wrapped and wrapped and wrapped. And it doesn't matter what angle you see, because even if you're looking at the very profile all you see are diamonds. Paved every which way. 29 plus 29 plus 2 carats in white diamonds alone. Okay, now, we need to have a chat on why that would still be here when you've got 258. 258 in diamonds on that ring. That ring. Oh my, that's good. Then we have the yellow diamond ring, 71 point center stone. And that would be your 71 point yellow round brilliant. Then it has more and more and more. And that'll be side number 3178, 71 point center, 59 points in yellow, and 107 in white diamonds. That ring is 20, okay. I give up. $24.99. That's a huge value. Let's move along. Let's show some opals to Sharon. We've got a couple opals here. You know what? This will be a fun little assortment. We have 2 vastly different stones. I'll just make them the same easy price. Does that sound like a good plan? I may have to go back to these because I can't leave them here for that value. But let's take a look. This is the really unique stone. That's a really, still the first green opal I've ever had. And I mean, it's got a green base. It does. I have not had one on TV. And listen, that doesn't mean they don't exist. It just means that when you do this every day and you do it for 21 years and, you're doing it for hours a day and between 3 and 5 hours a day and it's been all to think that I haven't had one besides this green stone, I think automatically tells you it's pretty rare. And that's $1 trillion on top of it. Then we go to a more crystal opal that has almost a pink base, which is why we did it in rose gold. These will both be as is. So the way you see them is the way they're going to be for their gold color, but we're going to size them. And Sharon, if one of these catches your eye, we have either 7802 on the green trillion. They're both Ethiopian crystal opals. They're in that category, but they have a different base color. And the green is really cool. 801, 24 points in diamonds. Those will be on the sides there, down left and right, but you got still all the amazing colors. And then we also have this crystal opal round, 3678. That's going to be the rose gold only. It's an 1170. You're getting a bigger stone. It's in the round, and that has 32 points. And the diamonds go all the way around it. And if you'd like it, well, $29.99. Let's try something different. I think she wanted to be more affordable, not less affordable. So let's just make this easy. Your choice of, and this is open to anybody who calls first. Sharon's our requester, but again, first come, first serve. So call us if you have a favorite. We'll make them $9.99 a piece. Your choice of. Just under $1,000 there for either one you like. And that's a value. 60 seconds, please. And this is the point of the show where if there is something we can recap for you. I did have that stunning Mahenge Paraíba combination earlier. Probably need to recap that. Need to bring that back out. And then we have the designer pieces we had. Oh, my emerald earrings are still here. So $9.99 emerald drops. Those are probably worth another look here as well. Boy, we have shown you a lot of jewelry, haven't we? There's been a lot of jewelry tonight. And hopefully you found something you can't live without. If that's the case, the prices could not be more right. Let me know, operators, which one she'd like to see on first, if you have a favorite. Or I'll just, you know what, let's just show you the inside. That's how the rose gold is finished behind your crystal opal. Here's the finishing. Oh, I love that. Look at that. Through and through, double-sided and beyond. Which one, Kevin, crystal or green? Green, let's do it. Really rare, isn't it? Kind of specialty, kind of cool. Maybe I like it because I have green eyes. Maybe I always think that's why I'm attracted to green colors, maybe. Could be it. I don't know. There's probably some science behind that, or there isn't. But either way, really cool stone to see. And that'll be, again, 801, 24 points in diamonds. 801, 24 in the diamonds. Really pretty in the white gold, but we're going to size it for you. So let me know if you'd like that one. We'll take a look at the crystal opal here as well, and then take them side by side, and I'll try on that crystal opal for you next here so you can see. Now, 11 carats is a big size, 1170, so it's closer to 12 carats in size, but you can see there how it's going to look on the hand. In the rose gold only on that one, that'll be $9.99 as well, and we have 14 minutes. I do want to just give you a last look at that Mahenge Paraíba combination we've never had before. Show that to you coming up. Let me know on this opal. There's our crystal opal, and then I'll take one last look at them side by side together. I sure hope that helps our requester. I don't have opals that are any more affordable, but how nice to see. I think if you're expecting to pay under $1,000, usually you're figuring you're going to get a 1 or 2 carat opal. How nice to get either a choice of 8 or 1170. Thank you. All right, so next up, on our way, let's show you the fabulous Mahenge, because some of you may have missed it, and you don't want to miss this. It's a Mahenge Paraíba combo for the first time ever. It looks like those are available if you'd like either one of them. Any feedback, Christine, from Sharon, our requester? No. All right, come. I'm hoping maybe one request will come through before the night ends. I still have 13 minutes. Let's take a look at this. Still my favorite of the night. And what a beauty. Is that her? Oh, good. I just hope, I'd love some feedback if I can make something for her. Because if it's Sharon L. from Facebook, I know who that is. We can always make her something too. You know, what's that? Oh, the trillion. Okay, good. Trillion's good? Thank you. Thank you for the request too. Okay, so here we are. This was earlier, about 3 hours ago. Our first ever combination like this, which is a major 152 mehengue on its own in that pear shape. It has two stunning, bright, heart-shaped Paraibas, one on each side. 38 points there in your Paraiba tourmaline and 54 points in white diamonds as well. This is the one to own tonight. Collectors, if you enjoy the rarity, forget rarity for a second. Can we just talk pretty? Not everybody goes for a combination. This has been for a while when I was designing, when I was a fresh new designer, when I was kind of new to the world of design. My inclination was just to put wild, crazy combinations together, just because that was my own personal aesthetic, and I like color, and I thought, oh, well, if I like one color and I like another color, let's put them together, see what happens. But, you know, that doesn't always work for everybody, right? But these are the pieces that really, truly are masterful works, especially just to have two heart-shaped Paraibas that are an identical match like this is so special. But what really works about this combination is that it's neon and neon. Two very distinctive, different colors, but neon. So whether you're getting that pinky red out of the mehengue or that blue-green out of the Paraibas, you've got neon, which correspond really well. They make for a match, and they just make sense together. You've got such a good look. But it's also one of our larger mehengues. It also is rare to see heart shapes, and the last time we saw heart-shaped Paraibas, they were set in a bale above a heart-shaped rubellite tourmaline, which, by the way, is still here, in that massive pendant that I had over the weekend. So many of you were drooling over it, right? Still here if you want to talk about that. Here's our heart-shaped Paraiba, and it's funny because rubellite, mehengue, they're similar in their colors. Totally different stones, spinel versus tourmaline, but they really do work with the Paraiba. So let's take a look at it because it's under $5,000 to make this yours. It is $49.99, which if you're doing big mehengues on their own with just plain diamonds, it's tough to get a carat and a half down to that level. So here's the way to do it. $49.99, take a quick look at it on the hand. You'll be the only one on the planet with a combination like that because it's not just the rarity of the stones and the beautiful colors and the examples of having clean, bright, glamorous gems, but it's also their rare cutting that you have all put together here with your under gallery finished entirely. It's in the white gold only, and wait till you see those are heart shapes, and maybe those are significant. Maybe that's going to have a little bit of built-in meaning for you, right? This is it. Such a beauty. Call me if you love it. It's $49.99. I just know that I got so excited. I brought it out before I think a lot of people were even joining us here on this Thursday, and I really wanted to make sure you got a look at it. It is a really wild piece, and $49.99 gets it to you. Try it before somebody else does, because you know there's a lot of people with their antenna up for something like that, wanting that rare combination. Maybe you've been missing out just on those overall, those large mehengues, right? And you want that larger stone, but before you think about the all diamond version, you've got such an extra spin on the rarity here. Let me know if you need to see any of our pieces again. I want to also highlight those emeralds. We had emerald drop earrings. I don't even know. Maybe that was just a case of being too early here because it was a really good value on a very striking emerald earring drop that's going to have Colombian emeralds perfectly matched, a full carat no less. Let me bring those out for you. Here are the emerald drops with a double, like a true halo. They don't go all the way around and spin and spin. They go right up the top over your emerald oval, and this is going to be $68.46, and there's just a pair here. So a carat in the Colombian emerald, white, yellow, or rose gold, lever back style, diamonds in the front, and that earring, how on earth? $9.99. I mean, you've seen some values all through the show, but look, we got started early when it comes to those amazing values. So there we go. Final call at $9.99. Just thought those were worth another look when you get the glow of that Colombian emerald that is so high-end like those are. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold, you decide. How about a little Club TVON action? Are we all in the mood tomorrow night? Club TVON, 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Looking forward to it. Hey, it's Labor Day weekend too, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, party time, right? We're going to enjoy, we're going to celebrate. We're going to be, what do they call it, the unofficial end of summer, but you know. It goes on and on. Well, we got amazing, amazing weekend. The entire weekend ahead is really incredible. So $9.99 the earrings. Let me know if you would like to have those in your collection. Those are just, I thought, a value that we need to see one more time before we leave you here. And then also just a look, maybe a pink diamond close-up. 2 pink diamonds together. We had our fair share of pink diamonds just hanging out solo. Let's bring those pink diamonds that are together in the bypass as well. Someone's got to get those for $9.99 to get an emerald earring and a drop with a carat, a full carat, a half carat in each earring, with the diamonds, with the gold, any gold you choose, so you don't have to have them the way they are. If your preference is white or rose, take it. Let us do that for you. Let us get that extra, workmanship that it needs. Let's do it, and we'll make it free of charge to you. So I would recommend dialing in on those in $9.99, and think about all the emeralds. I mean, right now, I'm just going to show you. I have the emerald from the wheel. I'm going to put it on my hand, and then we'll show you together how they look, because it's such a glamorous combo to get together. So if you want oval, if you want pear, we had the pear shape in the ring, and that was on our $24.99 wheel. Take a look at this pairing, right? For under $3,500, yes. Think about that. Thank you. Look at this. I mean, what a great combo that is. Right? The emeralds are glowing equally. Obviously, they're different cuts and different sizes, but what a great combo together. So you can pick up the earrings. You can still grab that ring. That ring is $24.99. Has a 201 Colombian Emerald. So if you'd like to see that again, we can definitely do that. We should, because it's a really important emerald. So call us on the earrings, and then let's go down. We'll take a close-up look. I mean, why not? A 201. Don't see those every day in a Colombian Emerald. And is that just not the coolest thing to see the way, if you're going, wait a minute, they put emeralds inside the filigree of the gold, and those are heart shapes? No, it actually is the glow of the stone, but because of the cutout detailing and because of the mirror finishing gold inside, so in the inside of the gold cutouts, and then the back of it, that's reflecting. I mean, really, we talked about this with the Tanzanite and the bridge, about the mounting helping the stone and the stone helping the mounting. Here it is again. Another example of that, item number 7710. It is my big time 201 Colombian Emerald, and emeralds look double, approximately double. It's never an exact science, but they look approximately double what they weigh. So if you have a 201, if you're talking about like another stone, it would be equal in size to a 4 carat of another stone because they're less dense. So think about 201, but looks like a 4, 46 points in diamonds that are going to go along the outside, and those chevron cutouts that are on the sides there as well. And that ring was just on a wheel, and I'm honoring the price. It is $24.99 to get that emerald, a 201, and we'll try it on again for you as well. It's beautiful. And if it didn't have a lot of clarity, you wouldn't see that glow behind it. You wouldn't see green glowing every which way. I mean, truly, it looks like you strung lights through your ring somehow. It's like you threaded these little fairy lights through your ring, through the gold, and it's like lit from within, and it does that when it's on the hand as well. So it's not just because it's sitting on a wheel. Watch this on the hand. I mean, what a pretty ring. And talk about a mounting that really gives you, I mean, look at that. It's still glowing. It looks like you have like tiny little diamond cut emeralds all the way through this lacy portion of the gold, and it's under $2,500. That has got to go. 201 emeralds never go for this price. We got some giveaways here at the end of the night, and again, it's the end of the night. That's why they're probably still hanging out. But if you wait till tomorrow, they're going to be gone. So come on in, because we have a lot of people making those last minute decisions here as the show winds down. We are now down to less than 5 minutes remaining. Time to get in your favorites. Let me know what you need to see on the air. Say, Lolo, put this up again. I need to see it one more time to make my decision. But that ring at $24.99, look at this. We have the big pink diamond. We got to wait to see who's got the emerald, though. I'm not waiting. We got to see. We got to just show it till it sells, because you just needed that close-up. And the beauty of having that is, who was shopping with you, Spencer? Thank you, Mary. Thank you. Thank you so much. $24.99 on this one, and then we're going to move on to that pink diamond bypass. Got to show that again, because there's just pieces that can't go back in a vault. You know, you get to that end of the night here, and there are pieces that I just cannot leave here tonight. They need to be going out to you. Let's size them. Let's ship them. Let's get them to you. You evaluate it. See if it's all that, because you're going to be very impressed. You're going to look back at that invoice, go, I paid what for this ring? I paid how little? I mean, this is the one to own. So here's the pink diamond bypass style that we have as well. this is a looker, and maybe we just need to see all the info. It's 18K. Yeah, it's item number 6481. If you like the pink and the white diamonds, and those are big pink diamonds, almost 15 points a piece. And then you have, this is a one only. It's our last call. It's 18 karat solid gold. It's finished on the inside. This is like a paisley print come to life. It's like what you would see on a pattern in a beautiful men's silk tie that's then leapt off the tie onto your hand and is dimensional with gold and diamonds, and it's all 18 karat gold. This is incredible. 29 points in the center total, so about 15 and 15. 29 points in the halos, so about 15 and 15. And then 2 full carats of white diamonds. Yes, Jess. The pink diamond pendant. Congratulations on the pink diamond pendant. Let me know if they need to see it again or any other questions. But 7123 was your item number on that pendant. And now here we go. Emerald is still here. A lot of pieces going after the fact here at the end of the night. We have 3 minutes left now. And this is also $24.99. It was on that wheel that I did. That museum must go. And I mean it. Museum must go. So come on in. Let's be a part of this together. Look at the inside and then I'll try it on for you. Here we go. Wrapping through the inside. Look at all that gorgeous gold you have. Going every which way. This is the one to own. It's like 2 solitaires together. We showed you solitaires earlier with a single pink diamond. This one gives you 2 of them. Look at that. Kissing, right? They're meeting in the middle. They're coming together as one. It's a beautiful ring. It's solid 18K rose and white gold. Look at this on the hand. I mean, really. A beautiful ring, and to get, yep, $258 in diamonds. It's so good. Call me quickly if you'd like that. That's $24.99. A lot of people are calling here thinking about these values, and if it's not at you and you're thinking about it, you know you should try it. This is the time to do it because we're in our final 2 minutes left of the broadcast. We are back tomorrow night. We kick off the weekend together. If you don't get us on television, make sure we don't broadcast to every single one of our television networks on Friday night. So I invite you to join us. It's really, really easy. Take your phone. If you've got a smartphone or you've got a computer or a laptop or a tablet or anything at all that has a Wi-Fi connection, go to TVON.com. Go to our Facebook page, TVON Facebook page. We live broadcast there. We live stream. It's free and it's easy. It's easy because then you can watch whatever you want on TV and watch us on another device, right? And that's the best news of all, because even if you're out on your Friday night date night or you're out at the kids' football game because it's that season, right? You can sit there on the bleachers and bored, your team not doing well, no problem. Tune into TV on your phone and you can watch and shop from wherever you are. So it's a great way to watch us, especially on Fridays when a lot of you don't get us on TV. So we invite you to join us that way tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Central, and 10 p.m. Eastern. So let's get it going. And September is here and we are ready. And we got a lot of, backed up calls? So it looks like, guys, that we've got a lot of people here that are making those last minute decisions. Do you want the pink diamond bypass? Do you want the emerald? That's what we have left here from the last couple we've shown you. The Merengue and Paraiba triple ring, that's here as well. And a lot of great, great values here. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Keep calling because we're still here after we go off the air. We may disappear on TV, but we're still standing here in the studio to help you out. And join me tomorrow. Big, big, big weekend ahead, and we're going to celebrate. So we'll see you here for a big Friday night extravaganza at Club TVON. Then, of course, Saturday and Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Pacific. I'll see you all weekend long. Yes. Pink diamond is verifying. Don't forget about the emerald. The emerald is still here as well. The 201. Give us a call. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday night. We'll see you tomorrow for Club TVON. Can't wait to see you then. 7 o'clock. We'll see you then. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and thank you so much.